into the games. Back into the games we go, my friends. After having not played this game for about a week. Last time we streamed it would have been Tuesday, so yeah, 6 days. It's a long time. It's a long time, and things are weird. Things are quite weird. Last time, we were coming to grips with the realization that, oh my god, we have too much food. We have too much food, and it is becoming a problem. So much so that I'm almost tempted to say, yeah, bro, let's just, like, cook until... just cook forever. Like, I don't know, man. Like, just keep fucking cooking just because it would be a way to condense a lot of these materials down. So just cook forever. Maybe, like, have a dedicated cook. We have a few people that can cook. Garfield was never meant to be funny. I guess well, that's a fair point. I mean, Garfield, of course... and there's not a ton of people that are like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with Garfield, he's hilarious. I guess it's more of like a relatable, hashtag relatable reflection of, I don't know, indulging in lasagna and a distaste for Mondays, so I guess like the mundanity is the appeal. What could it be that fell out of the sky? I think it's something off screen. It is a crash site. The approximate place, a spaceship, an entire spaceship came down. In 10 days, something will happen. Well, how far away is it? Less than a day away. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go in on that necessarily. Stop planting eggplants for a bit. That's what I've done for now. I think I've said no more sowing for a bit. No more sowing for a bit. I think I need to do the same for these things. No more sowing for a bit. We can still harvest, but yeah, let's not make any more. Same with these things. No, same with these things. We're just gonna chill for a bit. My reasoning for like going so ham on the crops, for one thing, was because I figured that we were gonna have more droughts. We have had 0 this summer, whereas we had a horrible drought last summer. So I was bracing myself for more of the same. It's not meant to be funny, so it's not even a matter of like trying to be hashtag relatable about the mundanity of real life or anything. The creator was just like, nah, it sucks. I don't like it either. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a unique comic strip just because it's been around for so long, and I guess maybe it wasn't, the fact that it wasn't trying to be funny made it kind of stand out a little bit from its peers. But yeah, I mean, there's probably not a ton of people who are like, oh my god, Garfield, I love Garfield because it's hilarious. Probably more like, yeah, he's been around for a bit. I mean, personally, I find Garfield minus Garfields to oftentimes be very funny in a very absurdist kind of styling. But I love absurdism, so of course I would think that's great. Not everyone would necessarily agree, but I'm a big fan. Gila monsters. I know there's that one ostrich that likes to make himself cozy. Boomalopes. Hey, our first boomalopes. I mean, I guess I could tame them. You know what? I got food for days. What's fucking stopping me? Yeah, let's tame these motherfuckers. Get some chem fuel up in this bitch. Who would be our animal person? I guess it doesn't matter too much, so long as I don't fuck this up too bad, right? We get, it's a male, and a male, and a female. Let's for sure get this one. 10% chance. What's the worst that can happen? How old is this one? Oh, he's 1 in 20 days, 8 in 36 days. We'll start with these two, and kind of go from there. Who is our animal person? I'm pretty sure it's going to be Johnson. He's at 11. Yeah, it is Johnson. No question. No question about it. So handle animal, yeah, that's his thing. Turn your crops into chem fuel. You're right. I forgot about that. There's like an organic material compression thingamajig. He says, I will bonk. Don't think. And you know what? Maybe to that point, yeah, maybe we should just keep sowing. Maybe I should continue to reap what I sow. Because yeah, any extra organic stuff can go into chem fuel. Chem fuel would be kind of nice. because we can use that to make artillery and other important and useful things. So yes, I think I will indeed. I've had a change of heart then. I've had to come to eggplant Jesus about this whole sewing thing. Yeah, Elgaso raises a very good point. I forgot all about that. What do I call that? Is it under factory? Production. Maybe it's something you have to research. Power generator. Let's do this. Might be something you have to research. Fuel power generator. I remember what it's called. The thing that allows you to just compress food into energy. Like excess food. It's like organic material, not wood-fired. I think they'll look for the term generator. I think that's what it is. Chem fuel, wood-fired, gas-powered. No, it's not a generator then. It's because it, oh right, it compresses into chem fuel, yeah. What's this gosh darn thing called? Because it's almost assuredly a thing we have to research. Called a drug lab, that's definitely it, right? Pollution pump. I mean, that's not it. It sounds weird. So it's called biofuel. Oh, that's right. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, refine. Biofuel refinery. Thank you, Elgaso. You're a goddamn genius. Biological plant matter, like wood or plant matter. Potatoes and vegetables, that is plant matter. What is deep chem refinery? Oh, it's like, okay, that's like a more potent version. Okay, cool. So yes, biofuel refinery. Oh shit, maybe we already have it. Because it said electricity. Biofuel. It has the thing lit up, but I don't actually see it. That again. Biofuel. I'm a dumbass. It's right here. Yeah, it's right here. I was looking at the wrong thing. Research prerequisites. Yeah, I was looking over on this side. I realize now that means you have to research electricity in order to unlock biofuel refining. So, how far are we with mortars? We're getting pretty close along there. Let's research this first. Let's put the mortar stuff on hold. The progress is still in progress. Local retail. Oh, for wholesale fish. That sounds nice. Yeah, fish and meat market. That sounds good. 13 pounds of bacon. Oh my god. Don't worry about it. I mean, I'm sure she's not gonna, like, be weird about it or, like, how dare you, Arctic guy. I'm sure she doesn't, like, expect you to be, like, you know, wholesale vegan as well. But that's the thing. If that's, like, the entirety of, like, your dinner for, like, the past couple days, it's like, oh, I've been a naughty boy. I've been a bad boy. Yeah, let's continue with these as well. Yes, allow all of it. Allow all of it. All the chem fuel. She's pretty, yeah. That's the thing. It's kind of unfortunate that there's this very unflattering, oh, plasteel for the multi-analyzers. Fuck, we have 40 plasteel. How do we get that? We probably got it from a trade or something. But anyway, it's unfortunate that vegans have such a, like, an unflattering stereotype of, like, being super judgy and super, like, mean-spirited. Because of all the vegans I've known, not a single one has ever been weird about, like, oh, hey, you're not vegan? That's fine. Like, none of them ever try to proselytize. They'll talk about it when asked, like, oh, yeah, how is it? They'll offer advice, but they're not gonna, like, fucking hold your dick to the grind or anything like that. So it's kind of a bummer that it's such an unsavory stereotype. Yeah, let's resume this construction. I guess we'll build one here too. Why the hell not? We don't have people to sleep in those beds yet. We have a pretty, actually, yeah, this is, so we just make that a medical bed too, actually. Yeah, we really don't have, I don't know, 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 we really don't have a need for these extra rooms, but I guess having them ready will be nice. We built them anyway. Might as well. How to help understand non-vegan folk, yeah. Yeah. It can be challenging sometimes. Sure. And especially if she's been vegan for a long time. Versus it being like a recent conversion. Look at Aliana just cooking away. Does she enjoy cooking, or is it like, is she just the best we got? I think she's the best we got. Oh boy. It begins. I knew this would happen. We were warned about this. Acidic smog. Well, that's a, hold on. Show messages. Acidic smog has began due to pollution in this region of the world. We knew about this when we chose, we didn't choose in the classic sense of the phrase, but when we randomly selected into this region, there was a little pop-up that said, whoa, every 70 or so days, you were gonna have an acidic smog event that's gonna really fuck your shit up. So buyer beware, you're in for a scare. And I said, all right. It's been about 70 in-game days, so yeah, it do be that way. Hold your dick to the grinder. Well, it depends on what kind of grinder we're talking about. Winky face. What I was about to say was, yeah, how's Alyana doing? I see she's just storing food out here, which is questionable. I guess there's nowhere for it to go in here. So that's gonna become a problem then. I guess that means there's no spaces for it. How about that? Maybe I will temporarily cancel a few of these. And then have these get hauled urgently so they don't get spoiled. So maybe having a fuck ton of food is not a bad thing after all, because this acidic smog thing, you can already see the green hue setting in. Ooh, it's smoggy. It's smoggy and not nice. Not nice at all. So I think this is going to, here we go. Pollution in nearby world tiles slows plant growth, deteriorates exposed items, and reduces mood. On average, acidic smog will occur every 78 days. Welcome to the East Coast right now. Yeah, usually the joke is like, welcome to LA, but yeah, right now, this is the East Coast. Especially last week. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago when, like, it was especially grody around New York City? So, I mean, it's fucky, alright. It's not good. All the more reason to bring some of this stuff in. Nothing else, like... I wonder if we could just bring some of it in here. Can I have a growing zone also include a storage zone? Or is that illegal? That is illegal. Yeah. I mean, I could have the stockpile zones be like in these little individual spots, but... yeah, it's pretty much one or the other. So yeah, we have a bunch of this coming in. All the more reason to say, let's urgently bring this in. This stuff's okay because it's housed in an indoor space. That's not quite as bad, but yeah, it's gonna rot this shit away real quick. Like, yeah, it was last week. Yeah, I mean, those pictures looked fucking wild. Of course, a lot of memes were said about the absurdity of the Diablo 4 advertisement saying, New York City, welcome to hell. Yeah, man, a little bit too fucking on the nose, honestly. The end of the world doomers. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe there's like a class of person who was like, this is great, we love this. Whereas everyone else is like, this shit is terrible. Terrible, even. Oh, whoops, it's because I didn't expand this thing. There we go. I didn't expand dung. What's wrong with me? We're bringing that stuff in, which is good. Got the materials there. Yeah, so we don't have plasteel. We do not have gold. Oh, we have exactly 20 gold. We have components, not a ton. Major break risk. Is it Alyana? Because she's always sad. It's pretty cool. By the way, tattered apparel. Oh, that's right. I remember thinking about this. Jendrik is in a daze because he's sad. Sorry, Jendrik, but that's just how it's got to be. Yeah, what do you have? You have a helmet. Actually, Johnson's okay. Tattered apparel. Guava. She has a hat that she doesn't like. Go and drop the hat. You'll thank me later. In fact, do I have a thing for this? We have a tailor bench. We say recycle apparel. Yeah, let's also say that if it's awful, as well as... Let me think about this. Anywhere from awful to good. Or it's tainted. I almost think I need to have a few different entries. Let's do that. Let's say any tainted entries, but also recycle. There it is. Do forever if... Whoops, not that. If the quality is... Actually, maybe I don't worry so much about the quality. Oh, I remember why I did it that way. It's because if it's tainted, we can still rescue it. We can still repair it. Yeah, we can still repair it with a mending kit if we so choose. We got that one, but then we need a separate entry to say recycle things that have less... that are considered tattered. But only from awful to good, probably. So we'll do that. A broken carpet steamer? But you fixed it, that's awesome. Good thing, yeah, those things can be really nice. Because the couch got stuff on it, yeah. Yeah, I have a couch, I have a carpet cleaner that I don't really need, because again, it is... Let me think about this, yeah. The entire house is hardwood floor. Every square inch of this house is hardwood floor. But we have some carpets of it, or some rugs rather, and the carpet cleaner can be used for rugs. So it totally works. It twerks out, as I'm fond of saying. One thing I think I would like to do is no longer store food in the freezer just because, or food. Store herbal medicine in the freezer. It's really not necessary. Because it lasts for a long time as long as it's kept indoors, so it's fine. Herbal medicine. Herb. Get him out of here. So we got that. There's more tainted apparel. Johnson's got something. Oh, this is Diver, not Johnson. Get rid of that thing. Drop it like it's hot. So we'll get that one recycled. And then Johnson does have something, though. He has two things. It's a crappy apron. A little scarfy. Except I don't know where he dropped it. He, like, dropped it somewhere underneath. Oh, it's down here. I see it. Yeah. There we go. Diagnosing it and fixing it. That's impressive. Yeah, that's super impressive. There's no way I would have that kind of know-how. I'd have to, like, consult YouTube videos and look shit up. So, yeah, that actually is pretty sick, man. So, Kristen is sad. Why is Kristen sad? Because of her fucking ideology. Ideologies, man. Not even once. Oh, the problem is that it's not even our ideology. It's her ideology. I didn't choose to give it to her. It was the one that she had when she crash landed into our colony. Kind of literally, because I think she came in from a crash landing. Oh, Kristen, are you feeling sad right now that you're breathing in shit? Acidic smog. Only -5, so it's not horrible. Not great, but it's not horrible. I see there's nobody doing research. I know Alyana is our master craftsperson. Oh, but right, we're having her do cooking forever. Which is making a dent. You know what? Alright, I'm gonna say this. We'll do until you have... We have 74 meals right now. We're just gonna have her stop doing cooking for a bit then. Because yeah, she is our researcher. Like we were saying, we're just gonna... By the way, 74 meals, holy shit. We're just gonna be pumping a bunch of this extra food into the refinery. Those gosh darn ideas. Bog brother, not big brother, but bog brother, because it's an acidic bog. I don't know if that was intentional, Dumble Dandy, but I love that. It's fucking good. Got a gas mower that you can't figure out. Is it like, is it just doesn't work, or just like it fires up, but you're not sure how to like make it work well? Yeah, no, I think bog brother works out, man. For the acidic smog, it works. Got a nice electric mower. But I don't want to let it beat me, so I can't let it win. It's personal. It goes on a hauling spree. Is Kristen our social person? So too is Guava. Guava's doing the sleepies. Kristen, she will eventually need the sleepies. Will also eventually need the, like, not be sad. She's sad we don't have any slaves. She is xenocist towards the non-standard human types we have here. I am a disliked. Oh, no. It's because she doesn't like baseliners. I'm a baseliner, so she wants to be a non-human. She wants to be a fancy humans. Ridiculous. All the ways in which these colonists find ways to not be happy. Carburetor might be fucked. Won't run. Starter fluid. You do have a spark, but yeah, I'm not sure about what else could be going on. I'd be consulting the pros because I don't know shit about. I don't know dick about shit, especially gas mowers. So I would not hold anything against you, Arctic, for not being so sure how to go forward, but I applaud and appreciate your ambition. Binge party. We do have food. You know what? I might actually let this binge party happen. Food and drugs. You know what? Maybe that'll actually make people happy for a bit. Just kind of let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. There's wizard magic. I didn't even know how to spell the word carburetor until 3 seconds ago when I saw your message, Arctic. So you've got a significant advantage on me, that's for sure. Let's just watch how this little orgy happens. Alyana's on an insulting spree. She'll follow specifically on Johnson because of no recent conquests. Let it be known that the two most unhappy people in our colony are unhappy because their ideology is extremely incompatible with ours. Alyana and Kristen are just, like, permanently miserable because we're not conquering other colonies and because... Actually, I think it's the same thing for both of them. We need to, like, conquer other colonies to then be happy. And I would like to convert them, but it's taking a long time. The Venturi effect. To deliver fuel before we decided to pump it into the cylinders, though. The hardest solution first. I'm guessing that's how gas mowers work, then. Yeah, let the people... Oh, look at that! Actually, Alyana was able to be calmed. That is good. Give the people what they want, but they will still turn each other. Yeah, they still went to, like, on an insulting spree. Added apparel. Guava and Alyana and Diver. I think those are the same things I told them to drop earlier. Well, now we have some peaceful music to this binge orgy that's happening. We do have booze. We have some lavish cocktails. Is that all we have? I think that might be all we have. Time for a feast. So let that just kind of run its course for a bit. Certainty was lowered. Wait. Whose certainty was lowered exactly? Was that Kristen? Kristen called Alyana a gazelle. Disrespected Diver's stylishness. I know Kristen has been proselytizing for a while. Did Alyana? Diver tried to convert Alyana. Alyana was not convinced. Although if her certainty was lowered, it's down to 45%, so it is working. It is working, because Diver's one of ours. She is a enlightened individual. Let the air intake go over a tiny hole, okay. Air rushing over the hole, picks up the fuel droplets. Oh, whoa, that was actually super brief. The acidic smog. Did you hear me literally say, oh, whoa? That face in the acidic smog daddy leaves, oh, whoa. No, that was legitimately surprising. I thought for sure it was going to be forever. Or not forever, but like for several days. Abandoned genetics research lab. Oh, it's one of these genetic monstrosities roaming the derelict. Nah, I don't want to fuck with that. Do we have a moral guide? I think do. I think it's Guava. because she is a well-educated gamer, and that is the moral guide. So maybe that's what has allowed conversions to actually happen now. Slowly happen. This is slowly improving moods. Emphasis on the word slowly. Level 14 in plants. I guess they're talking about plants, therefore they're learning. Use the convert button. Should I go ahead and do it now, or do I wait until the resistance or the certainty has been lowered further? Because right now for Alyana, it is at... saw it a little bit earlier. 45%. For Kristen, it's at 68, so it's getting there. It'll just lower the resistance. Okay, so yes, in that case, well, she's sleeping right now, but when she wakes up, we'll make that happen. Jendrik has a bed. He just chooses not to use it. Oh, Manhunter pack. Manhunting barn owls have entered the fray because of a Scaria affliction. It'll harm the mood, yeah. Well, I mean, now might be the time to do it because we're all indulging on a fucking feast orgy. They'll leave in 1 or 2 nights. These vicious bar... Oh, there's a... Okay, no, there's only 4 of them. That's not too bad. We can take them. We can take these barn owls. Temperate forest. They have drawn out shrieking calls. Maybe that's what alerted us to their presence. It unfortunately means the feast orgy is going to have to come to a halt because... Actually, unless... Oh, Alyana tried to convert Go. Go was not convinced. Is there anybody outside right now? Oh! Yes! Yes, there absolutely is. Johnson, get your handsome ass out of here. Move speed is 4. Ooh, it's times like this I wish we had run and gun. He is barely slower. He is barely slower. So we gotta get him back the heck out of here. We're probably gonna have to, like, we're definitely gonna have to rouse the troops. You're probably gonna have people meet him halfway. Sorry, everyone. The feast orgy is... I'm not gonna say it's canceled, but it is on hold. We're gonna start to bring them about halfway here. That is unfortunate timing, right when he was trying to tame that dude, too. What's up, Mr. Praxis? Sharks or something? A feast orgy? Well, that more or less was what was going on. Yeah, what'd they call it? It was a... Yeah, the feast... Oh, the feast had already finished. It was called a binge party. Whenever I hear the words binge and party, I just imagine like a fucking Caligulan... Yeah, just a feast orgy. There's really no other way to phrase it. Just a fucking... Actually, I'm not gonna grab all of them. Just the people who were drafted. But yeah, just a overindulgence fest for the senses. Johnson's actually kind of holding his own here. This actually might not be as scary as I was thinking it would be. So we're gonna have peeps just kind of hang out right here. I think he'll be okay. His speed is barely slower, but he's able to keep enough of a gap. I think he'll be all right. It's good to see you, Praxis. Hope you're doing well, by the way. We're playing some RimWorld. It's getting a little bit weird. Actually, Johnson, I will have you... Whoops. Have you go this way, and then come back around. Oh, you fool! You're getting hit. Oh, okay, now, alright, now we gotta bring the fool. Dang it! That's unfortunate. I was hoping he would just keep going north, but kind of like go diagonal. Instead, he like doubled back. Yeah, weird pathfinding. It happens. So he'll probably be fine. I'm gonna continue to try to get him out of harm's way, though. He could get dropped. Don't get dropped, Johnson. Don't be a hero. Also, this guy is so bloody. Death in 8 hours, by the way. My God. That's a lot of wounds, a lot of small little wounds. Oh, they dropped him. That's okay, that's okay. Now we can at least take care of business. And by take care of business, I mean they're gonna close the gap, aren't they? They sure fucking did. Oh my God, what a comedy of errors. Oh my God, Alyana went down immediately. Oh, that's right, because she's like this archetype is very weak. still, it's not a small amount of blood. Dude, what if this group of barn owls fucking like suplexed our colony? Jesus Christ. All right, so who is able-bodied? I'm actually gonna arouse Guava so she can rescue Johnson. Goes like, I'm gonna clean it up now. Frozen tubes of Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, the popsicles. Yeah, those things. I'm gorging myself on one of those. I mean, if you wanted, you could turn it into a feast orgy, Praxis. I mean, I think that's a pretty good way to do it. You could, like, you know, rub one of those things on your nipples sensually. You could, I just think of the possibilities. You could have like a kind of like a little apparatus that kind of like pours like just a little bit like on various parts of your body. Have a partner help out with it. I mean, you could turn it into a fucking evening if you have the desire to do so. The corn dog video, after you said it, Arctic, I saw it, but I didn't see it at first. So it did take me a hot minute. The hottest of minutes. It was so hot. What's up, D-Man? Several flesh wounds. Kristen got a little bit fucked up too, honestly. Everybody is bleeding out in a matter of hours, but Johnson is in the worst shape by a pretty good margin. Also, it's a shame because Johnson is our go-to is our second go-to doctor, but I think Go... Oh, never mind. No, not Johnson. So Go and Diver can help out. So Go... Guava's got Johnson covered. I'm going to have Go help out with Kristen, and Diver going to help out with Aliana. So yeah, Guava's our main person. Yeah, now we're okay. This is actually a nice situation. Very rarely do I play this game. Does this ever happen where we have multiple Dr. Peeps? Sometimes at most we have 0. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Owl exterminators in Futurama. Oh man, I don't remember the owl exterminators. I'm missing out. We remember. Penetrated corn dog. That's a fucking quote if I ever did see one. Holy moly. That's a good one. Arctic's like I was about to have impure thoughts about that corn dog, Alex. Still thinking about Das Bean. Still thinking about Das Corn Dog. That's a fucking winner right there. That's incredible. Thank you, Arctic, for saying such weird shit so we can save it as a quote forever. Corn Dog about to make me act up. Yeah, it took me a second. Like, the first time I saw it, I was like... I was thinking it just looked like just a fucking wiener just sliced down the middle. Then I watched it the second time and I went, oh. Oh my. Also, Go is exhausted, and I don't know why. Oh, it's because of the feast orgy. It forced people to, like, party too hardy. That's fine. He'll be fine. If he passes out in mid-treatment, Kristen should be okay. Johnson should be fine, too. I mean, they're gonna be fucked up for a bit. But they're not, like, it's not life-threatening. Eliana's like, I gotta get my gat. I gotta get my gun again. I could drink a taco. Did I save that quote? Because that's a good one. D-man, also go pass the fuck out. Yeah. I'm gonna say Go. You should, like, sleep. Like, go to your bed, Go. That's what I did there. Yeah, he was getting... Arctic was itching for some corn dogging. Good old-fashioned corn dogging. The cornbread, oh my god. I actually didn't know that was a thing, although I bet if we were to look on Urban Dictionary, we would see exactly that. Also, Go, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Pulling herbal medicine. Oh, right, the shelves. The shelves. I should have known. Yeah, we don't want them in the shelves either. Anything we should eventually have a mind to put them in the like just build a actually I could just move one of these shelves, put them in the medical area, that way we just have the medicine on hand forever. 5 ever. You know what, I probably could have selected all, couldn't I? I probably could have just selected multiple. Let's do it that way. Cause yeah, I don't really think we need to keep them in frozen storage. They last for a long time on their own. I didn't say it. No, but did you say it, D-Man? Because if I didn't, I definitely should have saved it. Oh, it was a quote. Neither of us said it. It was a comedian said, I gotcha. A cold snap, by the way. In the beginning of fall, which is not that surprising, given that this is a desert and a high altitude. So, if there's anything that we need to harvest, we should probably do it now. In fact, for that matter, you know, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and say harvest all of this. Whatever can be harvested, harvest it. Heal root, I'm not as worried about, because it has a shockingly high tolerance. We have a lot of heal root. Well, we have a decent bit of heal root anyway. 74, it's pretty good. So yeah, we'll harvest what we can. Uh-oh, what did I do? Did I press the thing? Oh, something happened. Extreme break risk, and also a caravan. They are a grim trader. A grim trader. Pray tell, what does a grim trader trade in? Death. Speaking of trading in death, people still need to be tended. So, Guava, I am gonna have you and you alone tend to Kristen. Still a star doctor. Chili in my corn dog corn dog gina. Yeah, no, I mean, we need to save that. That's a good one too. Yes, the more fucked up stuff you say in this chat, the more likely I am to want to save it forever, because it's a fucking winner. Mr. Praxis, the first time you're popping in, making a name for yourself, saying very fucked up stuff that I love so much I have to save for posterity. It's a new record, honestly. Unsavory definitions for... Oh, I'm sure there's dozens. Like to trade in your body? Oh, yeah. So that's what you're saying, Johnson. Johnson says, I want to trade my entire body and get a new one. One that does not have joint and skeleton and nothing with bonular and skeletal issues. Or you're saying you want to exercise so that you can raise the value of your body, so that way when you trade it in, you get a higher return on the trade-in value. There's this guy named... Oh, Priority! What the world... Oh, Priority, give me a little head pats. I don't actually have the head pat emote, but thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you, my friend. Priority says, dupe boop. Thank you, Priority, for duping that boop and booping that dupe. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Thank you for that resub. 9 months, by the way. Oh shit, our sub baby. Beautiful. Priority, I bet our sub baby is gonna be so handsome and or beautiful. Both, honestly. Both are appropriate to specify. Cotton plants are dying. Yeah, that cold snap. It do be snapping. Them cold snaps do be snapping. I wonder if I want to have Guava. She wants to feed a meal to Alyana. Guava, I'm gonna have you do some of this stuff. I'm gonna have you do some harvesting. Kristen can feed herself. Johnson can feed himself too, for that matter. And they are getting hungry. I think I will actually toggle them so they will get some foods. Lord knows we have plenty of food. Kristen's sad though. Oh, here's the peeps, by the way. Yeah, we're gonna have... I guess Guava's gonna be the one to do it because she's our backup social person. Yeah, VictorBot. The name of the person's gonna be Taro. Of the card variety, I'm supposing. Look at this guy, he's got a fucking LMG. What a boss. Just issues in general, yeah. So I don't need... Oh, okay, so not even because of... Oh, look at that. Wow, just fucking... This cold snap. Like I said, it do be snapping, just fucking taking names. Just fucking cleaving entire swaths of taters. No surprise there. Yeah, go ahead and do what you can, Guava, but yeah, just recognize our harvesting powers are going to be limited. But yeah, Johnson just says, no, I just want to trade it in so that I don't have... Like, trade it in every so often. It's like you trade in a car just to trade up every so often. We're gonna lose all the tates. All the potates. Yep, all the potates. God damn. Literally all the potatoes just like that vanished overnight. Brutal, man. Brutal. For 17... It's been in the oven for a minute, all right? But we got a good 9 months of baby creation action happening in there. That's all we cared about, Priority. It's good to see you. Appreciate you, Priority. It's always fun whenever I'm hanging out in Alias's chat and I see Priority pop in. It's like, hey, I know that person. That person's cool. The master taters. Well, the taters were not that masterful because they got shriveled up pretty quickly, unfortunately. Guava, when you are done there, I'm gonna have you talk with your boy. Or your gal? Whoever this person is. We're gonna have them talk with them. What kind of name is this? Ranch yard? Oh, conversion! Jendrik has been converted. Brought to us, the enlightened. But he hasn't joined us. Not yet, at least. So now I say... recruit? Execute. I say recruit. He has a resistance of 15. I forgot to undraft Alyana. I'm a fucking idiot. Holy shit. This whole time, she was just standing at attention. Just T-posing at attention. Good lord. It's because he tated too much. I hate it when that happens. Taro, we probably have some stuff they'd be willing to buy, right? They want weapons, right? They have gene packs. Genetic information. Oh, that's for the biotech stuff, right? Yeah. Yeah, the gene banks, yeah. They have an extra kidney, an extra heart. I'm not gonna ask how they got these things. Human leather? Not our business. Not our business at all. Oh, wait, that's our human leather. Oh, never mind. That's us. We have human leather, and so do they. All right, we're gonna sell... Yeah, they can afford it. They can afford all of the human leather. Unless, no, I don't want to fuck with human leather. It makes people sad. Is that our human? No, that's not ours. Hold on. I'm doing this wrong. I'm doing this the wrong direction. This is theirs. Okay, yeah, so we have 404 human. No, that's not right. We don't have 404 human leather. That's incorrect. Yeah. Yeah. It always takes me a second because I always see this negative number sell, so I think, oh, cool. That means when I do this, we're selling 2,000 more. No. They mean these numbers, negative numbers sell, so we're selling 130. So we have 130 human leather that we're about to sell, which is pretty fucked up. But yeah, we had to butcher a couple of dead bodies. You know how it is. Attack on Titan Abridged. I never did watch Attack on Titan Abridged. I saw a decent chunk of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged and Sailor Moon Abridged and DBZ Abridged. Just an extra one. Yeah, you eventually have stuff, John. So I'm not terribly surprised based on what you've described previously. Having a backup was not a bad idea, and then a talented enough surgeon to be able to handle it. We could just straight up sell Jendrik. After all we've been through, we could just sell his ass. We really could. We really could. The temptation is there. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm gonna sell... Actually, the Shiv is quite good. Yeah, that Shiv is quite good. I'm gonna keep that because we could repair it. Celestial Knife is good. The Pump Shotty's alright. They have a charged pistol. Charged shot. Oh, it's a pulse weapon. Okay. Greatly increases the damage zone. 3-round burst. Wow. What's the dams? Melee damage. Damage is 8. How does that compare to the Pump Shotty, for instance? So it's not amazing, but it probably penetrates through certain armor a little bit better. 3D organ printers, you're not wrong. Yeah, the technology is getting there. That's why Johnson's like, just take my brain, stick it in one of those Futurama jars, and just fucking download a new body. That's all I want. They have a battle rifle. Wow, look at all the mods on this thing. Basic, modified, Steam Tech, scoped, bolt action rifle. Look at all those values. Actually, I'll take any extra components you have. No, you just want to buy my components. I see how it is. Black tea, antibiotics. It's actually not bad. They have extra jade. I don't really care too much about that. Death acidifier. Oh, yeah, I've seen that one. Body swap in... Oh, you're right. Yeah. Forgot about that. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist. Love me some Full Metal Alchemist. Gracie and I, my wife and I, she's never watched Full Metal Alchemist or Cowboy Bebop. So we're about halfway through Cowboy Bebop. And we're about 1/4 of the way through Full Metal Alchemist. But we've kind of put... we need to get back onto that one sooner than later. Just because, you know, while it's like still fresh on our memory. Word of Alliance would be a cool one. So it helps them... Okay, so yeah, you would use that to tilt the scales of talking good, of diplomacy. Anything else that I want to sell or even buy for that matter? We don't have a lot of silver. So maybe if there was more things that were worth selling. Not our components. I'd rather not sell our jade. And yeah, these are the few weapons, extra weapons that I wanted to hang on to. I think we'll just go with that for now. Look at this person. Is she a zombie? Or is she an android? She is a dirt mole. That's wild. I've never heard of that one. The Talking Gooder. Yeah, I do. And I'm a fan of that. Look at this guy. He's got a hand cannon. Look at Muffalo. Oh, look at this person. They got anime protagonist hair. Bro man? Oh my god, dude guy bro man. If he were to pop in right now, if he's lurking right now, he would fucking explode from joy. Anime protagonist hair and a great ass name. Love it. Not having certain enemies? And oh, anime. Oh, I was like, wait, what in the world? Yeah. Yeah, she was never a huge anime person. Look at Lindsay over here, just fucking cruising. Now they're leaving because of the danger. Yeah, it's pretty fucking bad, bro. It's pretty bad. Actually, speaking of which, how is the temperature inside? 39. It's not great. Not great. Looks like we need to build more of these things then. This is closed as it should be. Yeah, we actually haven't really needed to build any more of these for a while, but probably could stand to do so. And it is on. It's obviously on, yeah. Heat is on, but just like the one guy from the Eagles taught us, heat is on. What of these do we have? But yeah, just to finish the thought, yeah, Gracie was she was never like that big into anime back in the day. She watched a little bit of Full Metal Panic, watched a couple from time to time, but was never like super into anime. She likes it, but it's just it was never like a huge priority. So that means it is my job to teach her. Try to introduce her to the good stuffs. And I always say that like Full Metal Alchemist, well, Full Metal Alchemist to a degree, but Cowboy Bebop is a good like starter anime. It's like if you've never watched anime in your life and you are down to try it out, I usually say that yeah, Cowboy Bebop is the way to go, the way to start. It's not the best anime ever. It's one of my favorites. I think it probably is my favorite, but it's a good starter one. It's a good starter set. I've never seen movies. It's true. There's a bajillion movies I've never seen. She's in the same boat though. She's also like very mediocre when it comes to movies. She enjoys them, and we've watched a number of movies together. But yeah, she's in the same boat insofar as there's a lot of classics she's never seen. Much like there's a lot of classics I've never seen. I mean, to illustrate this, also, she has seen one Lord of the Rings movie, and the only reason she watched it is because she watched it with me on my birthday one year. Because she was like, "What do you want to watch?" I was like, "I have a specific request," because she'd never seen Lord of the Rings before, and I was like, we'll start with Fellowship. I think Fellowship's the best one personally. So like, we'll start with Fellowship, and if that doesn't win you over, then I won't make a big deal out of it. And afterwards, we watched the whole movie, and I could tell she was like, it was all right. Like I could tell she didn't dislike it, but I could also tell she didn't love it. And I was like, let's be honest, the other two movies are long movies, so if you're not really into it, it's just not worth it. So I wasn't gonna be like, I wasn't gonna be a Karen about it. I wasn't gonna be like sassy. I was like, it's fine. We tried Fellowship. That's all I ask. Samurai Champloo. I never did watch Samurai Champloo, and I feel like I ought to have, because I've heard it's quite good. Exhaustion for Guava. Guava, you can go to bed. Except I can't just tell you that, can I? Guava, you're gonna be on anything schedule because right now it is 8 a.m. Actually, no, she should be going to bed pretty soon anyway. Yeah, because she's a night owl. Akunohana. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna assume by the suffer emote that it is the not good stuff, in fact. Punch Man. Yeah, One Punch Man. I've heard season 1 in particular is amazeballs. I don't know what about it is amazeballs, but I've heard the balls. They are amazing. Luna Waffles, what's up, bud? As told by Shale Gorath. Well, Randy kind of is the equivalent of Shale Gorath, so I would say the comparison is accurate. Love and life and chaos. And the absence of order, as it should be. As it absolutely should be. Look at all this insect meat we got that I guess we should bring in. We'll do something with it, sure. Insect meat. I changed my mind. We're bringing it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. It's a thing. I've recently learned that there's like a whole bunch of anime series and movies that were made, that were produced in like in the 80s and 90s that were meant to be mature. They were meant to be like basically like rated R, basically, because they were very violent and they deal with some very mature themes. But for one reason or another, the only companies that would produce these anime movies or series were hentai companies. So they had to like shoehorn hentai scenes into them. Very like unnecessary, like in a very in a way that like was apparently not handled cohesively. Like it's very like arbitrary. They just like, oh, here's a sex scene for no fucking reason. We're gonna show, you know, we're gonna show full pickle. So that kind of stuff. I've like, because I remember delving into a part of the internet for a hot minute there, because there was like a really interesting fight scene in a movie from an anime movie. It took place in a bowling alley, and the animation was really fucking cool. And I was like, what is this? It looks amazing. And I did some digging, and I found out, well, actually, it's like an 18+ anime thing. And I was like, really? I would have never, it was like so violent and actiony. Why is it 18+? And it's like, well, the production company couldn't afford this, so they had to go to a different production company. They said, we'll only do it if it's got hentai. And they were like, all right, we'll fucking do it. And there's like, this happened to a bunch of movies. I had no fucking clue, but it's apparently a thing that happened in the 80s and 90s, back before anime was a mainstream thing. Yu Yu Hakusho. I remember watching a couple episodes and I liked it, but I never really gave it a proper chance. So I'd want to go back and start from the top, honestly. Ninja Scroll? Maybe. I don't know what Ninja Scroll is. Sex for the fun of it. It was like, I don't know, like the way it's been described to me, or at least when I was like reading stuff about it, it's like just very sudden, adds nothing to the plot. There's no significance to these characters going at it, and then the rest of the movie happens as if with no mention or no allusion to the fact that these two characters just fucked. So clearly added after the fact, just for the fuck of it, obviously. Stealing his crush's gym shorts. Blackmail. Oh, that is something, Arctic. That is something. What's up, Dave? They throw in the port into Celdicott. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm getting my wires crossed. Yeah, visual novels. That wouldn't surprise me, especially the old school ones. Rotoscoped and not cleaned up. They have like potato face. I think you showed me pictures of this one, Arctic. That sounds familiar. The bowling alley. Isn't it awesome? It's so fucking cool and like very violent. It's real fucked up, but it's like really cool though. But yeah, unfortunately, when I kind of, and honestly, I'm gonna lay it on the table, or I'm gonna whip it out and lay it on the table. I'm gonna flop it on the table in front of you guys. All right, I'm no prude. All right, I have. This might. I'm gonna apologize if this upsets anybody in the audience, but I have seen with my eyeballs at least one boob in my life. It's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. I'm sorry. Forgive me, chat, for I have sinned. I have seen one or more boobs in my life. Dave says the council shall decide your fate. I love that fucking emote. Oh shit. I have seen a boob. I'm sorry. And because I have seen a boob, I'm no prude. I don't mind watching a movie where people are fucking. I don't mind watching a TV where you see a boob, even a donger. I don't mind it. But like, the thing that threw me off and the thing that made me go about some of these is that it's not just like a sexy scene. It's like a sexy scene that wasn't, where someone wasn't down for it, if you catch my drift. You know? The scary R word, that one. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I get it. There is media where that happens, and it is an interesting story. Or it's maybe not interesting is not a good choice of words, but like it's an important part of the story because it shows the trauma this person went through and why they have this as an ambition for their character or a story arc. I get it, sure, but yeah, apparently this is a thing that like happens in some of these movies, and that's just like, I don't really know if I'm down for that, man. I've seen Clockwork Orange. That's a movie I think I don't ever want to watch again because, boy, there's a lot of rape in that movie, and God, I just can't fucking stomach it. One of the greatest movies ever made. I get it. Cinematography, it's cool. But oh God, it hurts. That's one that's hard to stomach, honestly. What's up, Smokey? Smokey says, Alex. I thought I knew you, Alex. I saw my. I should clarify. Other than mine own. Other than mine own. Is that the name of it? Yeah. Yeah, Mesa Forte, yeah. God, that bowling alley scene's so fucking cool. Want to make the class watch it? Oh, wait, well, shit, was there a redemption that happened earlier, by the way? There was something that happened. No, okay, no, it was this. It was Arctic. Hold on. He did link a Twitter post. What is this? Oh, it's the corn doggery. Yeah, well, let's go and show the corn doggery. It's like 10 seconds, right? If you want to see a good-ass corn dogging. A little bit of loot. Yeah, which is understandable. But yeah, lots of stuff is tightened up. Dude, I think it's amazing, Arctic. I'm super impressed. Like, I don't like... Well, of course, I don't know. I don't even know your name, so I couldn't dox you if I wanted to. But I've in a general sense, you like described like you to friends of mine. Like, yeah, one of my streaming buddies. He recently like has been killing it with dieting and exercise. He's been doing a great job. So I use you as a source of inspiration, my friend. D-Man says we're corn dogging it up. That's right. It's a corn dogging good time. Oh, we never did get the boomalopes. They probably left because of the shitty-ass cold. They were here... Look at that, man. They were here for a hot, I don't know, 30 minutes and then got the fuck out of Dodge. 30 minutes in-game time, that is. Did Johnson and Kristen get... They did get tended, but they have not been fed in a minute. Alyana's doing alright. She's back up to full. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna have Kristen feed herself. I'm gonna have Johnson do the same. I get more of these things, although I don't think I want the shelves to have cloth. That should go up here, I think. So really, manufactured. Foods are good, manufactured. Pretty much only some medicine. Drugs, maybe some drugs. But none of these other things, I don't think. So those should go into regular storage, methinks. Raw resources are fine. Items should not be weapons apparel. Cool. And do we allow insect meat? We do. Do we allow herbal medicine? We do not. So I'm going to do one of these. I probably should have done this earlier. Copy. I can just do all the above, right? That work? Let's test it. It did not work. Not on those. It did work on the... Okay, so we have to... Whenever a new shelf is constructed... Oh, link settings? Select two or more buildings to link the storage settings. So if I just do this. So now... Oh, and that probably means that if I change one, they'll all be changed. Maybe I should link all of them. Yeah, might as well. The Linky and the Dinky. There we go. Thick stream. Are you trying to say that our corn dogs are nice and thick, D-Man? Because I like to think so. All this discussion of corn dogs is making me want to go in on a corn dog and not even to violate the corn dog, but to eat it. I thought you meant violating the keto diet, but yes, I know what other kind of violation you're referring to. I mean, I'm not a huge... My distaste, my disdain for hot dogs is well documented, so I'm not a huge hot dog guy. Won't surprise you to know I'm also not a huge corn dog guy, but I do get it. I know that some people are much more into them than my scrubby little ass. Look at that, we're actually making room for things now. Maybe we'll be able to have room for all this goddamn agave. All this goddamn agave that we really do need to brung in soon. Johnson, what are you doing? Oh, he's praying, okay. What's Guava up to? She's researching. I think I might have Guava. She cannot do hauling, never mind. We're probably gonna have to have some people haul these in at the next opportunity. Which would actually mean... Go and Johnson's out of commission. Kristen's out. So it's a go operation only for a bit. Meerkat says I'd fuck up a corn dog. Yo, the throat goat. Meerkat would just like destroy that thing in a single movement. Small hot dog guy. It's not the size of the hot dog. It's how you use. Can I send that message to my wife? Because I could really use some convincing. Oh god. I mean, yes. I think she would agree. I think she'd really agree. Acceptable ketchup delivery service. Yeah, ketchup and or other condiments, mustard, that kind of thing. Meerkat says the stick ain't even being spared. I'ma fucking destroy that shit. Hold on. I wonder if I can find this. I know that paused the game, but hold on. Can I find this? I don't know if I can find this. There's a thing. There's a video, a cursed video. Cursed apple fork. Nah. That's not it either. Yeah, it's hard to find these things with such generic terms. Well, I didn't find what I was looking for, but I did find something potentially more fucked up. Content warning. If there's anybody who has very outspoken Italian heritage in your bloodline, this might inspire violent rage. So consider yourself warned, all right? A couple of corn dogs. Don't eat the horn dogs. Corn dogs, and you can eat 30 fish sticks. Oh, for ketchup delivery. I got you. I haven't had fish sticks in a hot minute, man. I love that stuff as a kid. And cause someone to gag. There you go. Thank you, Meerkat. As long as it, yeah, if it hits the windpipe, if it hits the thrusty just right, it still works. Pretty brick home. Oh my gosh, that's awful. 100. Oh, geez, that's awful, Johnson. Gosh, Johnson. How big it's repaired? That'd be good. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on how bad it got fucked up, because that sounds real fucked up. Like how bad the building got messed up. Because 100 years old, that's not, it's not a young building, obviously. Original woodwork, God, that's terrible. Liberty says, please cease, Alex. This is illegal. Your grandmother's marinara is mediocre at best. Them's fighting words, man. Them stabbing words, let's be honest. I like the one where it's like a stock image of a person that looks like they belong to a stereotypical mob boss family being forced to watch as somebody's putting pineapple on a pizza. Italian war crimes, man. Only if they're close, right? Well, yeah, that's the kind of thing you only want to whip that out if you know they're not gonna go into a violent frenzy upon hearing these things. All right, so we got the refining, biofuel refineries. Continue the mortars. Pretty please and thank you. Let it be known we have 38 meals. That means we went through about 35 meals in the past in-game day or two, which is pretty impressive. But actually, we've made some progress in like clearing out some space here. So I will, of course, we've built up more of the shelves, which has helped quite a bunch. I will, what did we say it was? Was it power? Biotech? It was biofuel refinery. Into chem fuel. Let's, I guess, put it outside. Let's see, why not? We'll put it right here. Right here? No, right here. Problem is, if I put it too, like, out there, it'll be more of a target for raiders, which would be... how do you say? Como se dice less than good? Oh, you can't put it there. That's kind of unfortunate. That'd be a really good spot. Right in the middle. At temperature, that's fine. Doesn't have to be super fast. I'd get you shot in Jersey? Yeah, sounds about right. Hole in the corner. It's a wood building, yeah, not brick. Oh, it could short circuit? Oh, good to know. I'm kind of surprised it doesn't warn us about that. In that case, let's build a little roof. Actually, I wonder if I should build roofs over many of these kinds of things. They're easy to do. Quick and easy. So, maybe one over the butcher table. One over the smelter. Helter schmelter. Just a good idea, probably. You're right, although it rarely rains here, but still. Rather let it not get to that level of problemo. Lava coming all the way from out here. I guess they were hauling something, probably. Yinstallion. Oh, very good. Very common to fuck with him. Is that like the kind of person where it's like watched one episode of The Sopranos and now it's their entire personality? Because I've never witnessed this firsthand, but I've heard that's a thing in like certain East Coast communities. Like people in New York apparently have that happen to them. I've never watched The Sopranos. I'm not from the East Coast. I don't have any family in the East Coast. So I'm pretty far removed from this phenomenon, but it's a phenomenon I've heard described. And it's a bizarre one. Build lights as well. Roof makes it... Oh, interesting. So maybe like maybe like one of these. News of war between two peeps. Hostile towards each other. So maybe one of these. And one of these. Right in the middle. That's pretty much it. Interesting, yeah. Thank you for pointing that out, Liberty. Yeah, I didn't realize that it would become like super darkened, but it kind of makes sense. Of course, it makes sense that shade would block some light. These big juicy potatoes. Big juicy taters. Oh, right, I was gonna have people do the haul-ins. Go, I'm actually gonna have you focus more on this stuff. Stuff is more important. In fact, I'm gonna say, hold off on the eggplants for a bit. Stop grabbing your eggplants. Don't be yanking your eggplant all the time. Let's yank some agave instead. In fact, I'm just gonna say, he'll just grab the stuff as he should normally. Because none of it is quite in the danger. Okay, I lied. That's in the danger zone. Grab that one first, go. Grab the ones that are in the danger zone first. And then as other people get healed, Kristen is actually getting pretty close. But she needs food. Johnson's eaten recently. He's good. Oh, is that what that word means? I've never known what that word means. 1/8 Italian. Yeah. Gabagool. Yeah, I always have to look it up. Whenever I see the word gabagool, I always have to look it up. What the fuck is gabagool? It's capicola. Like the dried sliced meat. Do the bloodstains disappear? Yes, I'm pretty sure. Because there was a mod that used to do it, but I think the mod stopped getting support because I think Biotech added it in as a vanilla function, I think. Although it's probably more from rain. We don't get a lot of rain. So yeah, we could probably stand to clean up some of this blood sooner than later. Go, I'm gonna have to direct you clearly, because I'd really like to get this stuff brung in. So go, if you could be a doll. Yeah. I have like some friends from high school where like, yeah, maybe their grandparents were like half Irish or 1/4 Irish, or like they have that one uncle who has Irish heritage, and therefore like St. Patrick's Day they pop the fuck off because it's like, yo, I am Irish, it's me, smiley face. And it's like, sure, I mean, when it's St. Patrick's Day, everyone's Irish, you know, it's fine. But like, it is kind of fun seeing the like, this is my personality now. I mean, I'm not trying to sound, maybe I'm sounding judgmental and I really don't mean to be, but it's more of a, I find it more to be amusing than anything. Like, it doesn't actually bother me, but it's like, it's like the equivalent of me earlier saying, yeah, I doing like the genealogy research and whatnot that my grandmother has done. It's like, yes, I know that I have heritage from, in the strictest of definitions, I have heritage that hails from the UK, but I'm not like, I wasn't exactly popping off during the crowning of the king, or anytime there's like a royal wedding or anything. I'm always like, who fucking cares? So I don't know. It's the idea of being like, yo, that's literally me. Sure, it's literally you. That's fine. Yeah, that's I wondered that too. I wondered if it was, I guess I never considered it hateful necessarily, but more derogatory. Not exactly a flattering term. That was always my assumption. A none too flattering term. Was off the boat Iris, so you're like 1/8. So yeah, there you go. So it counts. It counts, Johnson. To Rome, Danny. That's pretty cool. Yeah. No, I've never heard it like being like, whoa, that's offensive, bro. But I've heard it being like very much a unflattering term, like very much derogatory. Like if you're calling somebody one of those, it's like, it's like, it's a spicier version of like jabroni, like that level of derogatorialization, which is very much a real word and not something I just made up. Also, we are out of space. Shocking. I'm shocked. We just need to get it inside, so even if we have to stuff it in here, I'll stuff it. Stuff it in here. Plants? Sure. And also, plant matter. Get it in there. Stuff it in my storage ussy. Mayflower, folks. William Bradford. I don't know who that name is, but the puke emoji makes me think it's not good. Lovingly, but also, yeah, which that's a fair point too. I mean, there's context. Context matters. Diver says, I'm cutting these motherfucking marbles so we can do more marble floorings. Our marble flooring is evolving. Is evolving indeed. Also, Kristen is 98% and she's extremely sad. Johnson is 82. He'll be out for a little bit longer. But Kristen, when you awaken, I've got great news. You'll be given the honor of being a full-time hauler for the day. She's gonna fucking fly off the handle, I can tell already. She's gonna be so sad. The actual county, that's pretty cool. It's a yikes, though. Yeah, it sounds like that's a person I should probably know a thing or two about. We'll say make chem fuel from organics until you have 20. I don't know how much it takes. Just make 20 of chem fuel. Just fucking go for it, fam. Because we need to crack open some space here. And that's one hell of a way to do it. Still says no storage. for agave, even though we're saying, yo, storage, plant matter, agave. Agave is not plant matter. Oh, it's raw food. Fine, you win. Thought it was a raw resource, but fine. Raw food, you win. Begrudgingly. Clovis says, I'm gonna toss some horseshoes now. Kristen says, I'm gonna clean dirt. And then I'm going to haul things. Cool, she's hauling. That's nice. Actually, Kristen, if you insist on hauling, if you insist. I have you grab these ones that are going badge. Actually, same for Go for that matter. He's shooting a couple bullets. Once you're done there, Go, I'll have you grab a little bit more. Kristen's all healed up. Good job, Kristen. We're proud of you. Yeah, that's what threw me. I was like, plant matter. It's food. It's like raw food, right? No, that's not what they meant, but I know what they were getting at, so it's fine. So yeah, some of these are getting pretty low, and these would be real good to fire into the refinery. Go's gonna grab some more of these puppies. Yeah, agave goes bad real quick, man. It is a fairly fragile resource. What's Diver doing? She's hauling some. Nice, that works. Well, she's not actually hauling. She's incapable of hauling, but she is churning some of it. Kristen says, I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker. This motherfucker. When you're done there, I'm gonna have you haul this one. Johnson's still out. Go is still going at. He's still going at it. All simple meal. Well, once again, Go. If you insist on doing some hauling, I've got some twerk for you, my friend. I'll be curious to know how much chem fuel it's gonna produce. Is it actually doing stuff now? Power needed. Feed. We haven't made any yet. Turned into tequila. Yo, Arctic, I still tell stories about your old character. In fact, what I think I'm probably gonna do is I've been very informal about naming characters in this colony. I guess we could just start doing it like either next session or wait until the next colony. But I wanna go back into having people name people. It was always kind of awkward having them named after screen names, because like the pronouns wouldn't always work out. You would have weird situations where El Gaso has impregnated Arctic Reverus, and I'm over here like, my fanfic, it's coming true. But then I go, well, but for the game it doesn't really make sense. So maybe instead of like naming after chat members specifically, we could have some kind of channel point redemption that says name it after, just you get to name a colonist. You can name it after yourself, you can name it after someone else, and I would reserve some veto powers for, I mean, I don't think anybody would abuse it, but you know, nothing weird. I mean, kind of weird. Reasonable amounts of weird is acceptable. Well, I was gonna have Go do more hauling, but he's hauling something else if you catch my drift. Or actually, no, I guess he's more storing it than he's hauling it. He's storing it inside it. Well, anyway, so we're not going to worry too much about that. Kristen is already pretty well slept. Pretty well sleeped. I don't think anything goes bad immediately soon anyway, so it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's mostly okay. Just a few that are in the red zone, but nothing dangerous. But yeah, we might start doing that. Maybe next session I'll set up the channel point redemptions. Get that going. And then every time we get a new colonist or a new animal is tamed, we have to name, and we can name it. Something along those lines would be good. Because yeah, your original character, Arctic, that was fantastic, and I still love telling that story. What if I want to be an androgynous, disposable colonist? I've never heard of a colonist meant to be disposable. Yes, if you mean like the vampire thralls, where they just use them to slurp the blood. He's making a deposit liberty. I got you. I mean, Diver has frequently been pregnant, so Go, we know Go is not firing blanks. Who's the corn and who's the dog? The answer is yes. Oh, that's a good question though. Yeah, who's pollinating Diver's corn dog Gussie? Package survival meals would be nice too. That would be good, yeah, because eventually we probably will need to go for more ventures to get more materials. I mean, let's be honest, we're already getting pretty close to expending our reserves of compacted machinery, and steel's not that far behind, so I think I'm inclined to agree. Let's say survival meals. I guess I have to research those, don't I? We're getting pretty close to... Yeah, package survival meals. Let's go and do that now while we're talking about it. That's a good idea, Liberty. I hadn't even thought about that. But when you have an excess amount of food, why the fuck not, right? Yeah, Meerkat says rock and stone. I'm not sure what the context was, but I know you're a Deep Rock Galactic boss. I know that you are a expert on such things. We got to enjoy a funny moment, and we get to learn new vernacular for non-existent pants shitting. We all need a super daddy supreme in our lives, a super daddy expert. Fucking wild, dude. Fucking wild. Yeah, so we'll research the survival meal. It'll take like 5 minutes because Aliana's on the case. You already know that she's a fucking boss. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And then, oh yeah, Kristen's still on a hauling spree. Kristen, I'm gonna have you get this stuff. If you could be a doll. You could be a doll and a half. She was saying it so quietly, I had to crank the audio, but then I was like, oh, that's what it is. A scorn dog? I don't know. There wasn't any scorn. It was all pride. No malice or scorn behind it. It was all vibes. The best kind of vibes. That's the last one that was like in the red zone. Is Johnson all healed up? He sure is. Johnson is fully healed, and he just fucking insulted someone. Johnson derided Aliana's way of thinking. Dude, I'm actually impressed we haven't had a social fight yet. I mean, there's been some fucking heat. There's been some heaters being tossed back and forth with some of these fools. It's cleaning sand. Just don't tell Anakin. He'll be real upsetty. Cleaning sand. Actually, no, he'd be happy to be rid of the sand, actually. Exposed battery. It is. Is that a problem in Rain too? Because I don't have, unless Biotech added it, I do not have the mod that that causes exposed batteries to get damaged by rain. Unless that was the thing that they added in Biotech, because the exposed batteries take short circuit mod was not updated for 1.4. Because otherwise, it's in vanilla now. Oh shit, good to know. Because I don't think it was originally in vanilla. Thank you for the heads up. That is good to know. How do I have... Oh, I know why. Yeah, it was for... Whoops. It's for the stuff I was building last time. Yeah, thanks for the heads up on that. I had no idea. Technically, that means this would also cause a problem then, wouldn't it? Because this is exposed. This is all exposed right now. But of course, you want to leave a vent. It's a vanilla thing. It's been a thing since for... Really? Oh, maybe the mod I'm thinking of only added it for generators then. Because I thought batteries... Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe the mod I was thinking of added it for batteries and generators. T-posing batteries? Dude, that'd be pretty impressive. Sometimes the windmills kind of T-pose when they stand like really still. So generators are okay. Yeah, I think the mod I'm thinking of must have added it for generators. Regardless, thank you for pointing it out, because yes, assuming it was eventually going to rain eventually, that was going to become a problem, but yeah, I don't think it's rained in this biome at all since we've been here, at least. So I'm gonna have you... Oh. Oh, it says we don't have a space for the meal. Well, that's a problem. Maybe next time someone's hungry, I'm gonna have them eat the meal. Who's hungry right now? Who's hungry? No one's hungry. Marble and I'm still going ham on the marble. I guess we don't have any slate nearby immediately, do we? As of the rate we're going, we're gonna get this floor done pretty soon, but could really use to get more of these shelvings. We have slate over here. You'd think that's actually closer, but I guess like from a where's the oh yeah, so the table's up here. So if the table's here, and this sure seems closer, but maybe it's slower because you have to trek across a bunch of sand. Fine meals improve moods. Well, don't you need meat for fine meals? We don't have a ton of meat, but survival meals for sure. I guess what you're saying though is that it would at least be a way to improve moods, even though we don't have a ton of meat. It's at least something. Let's go ahead and do that. We might as well. Fine ass meals. Lavish. It's fine. I actually don't think we even can do lavish. They don't even have like the materials for it. Up to 20. Oh, you can. Oh shit, for some reason I thought it needed meat. That's actually nice then. Yeah, let's do that instead then. Let's do fine meals for a bit then. Yeah, I really thought for some reason I thought it required meat. Yeah, it requires one meat or animal product. Oh, well, I guess that's the thing. Maybe not meat per se, but some kind of animal thing. Unless there's a thing with one of the mods I have that adds a vegetarian version. Carnivore. Oh, vegetarian. Is that what you mean? It's a separate order. Gotcha. Just kill that one. So yeah, vegetarian lavish meal. Lavish or fine? Well, can we do lavish? No, cannot do lavish. Vegetarian fine meal. Is this a vanilla thing? Because I don't remember this at all, but maybe it wasn't. I mean, last time I played it would have been royalty, which was 1.1, I think. So if it's vanilla now, it might not have previously been vanilla. That's great though. Any of those puppies? Let's fucking do it. Oh, it's for the vanilla cooking mod. Yeah, that would do it. Cool. Thank you, Liberty. That's right. I remember I didn't use the vanilla cooking mod last time because the vanilla cooking mod added a bunch of other stuff I didn't want to fuck with, like nutritional, like things like cholesterol and things like diabetes, like things where you had to like really monitor what your colonists ate. And I was like, I don't want to get to that level of granularity, man. I like to just hand wave a lot of that nonsense. It's not nonsense, but it's complexity I didn't want to delve into. But the dev explicitly removed all those functions because people like me didn't want to use those features. So that all works out. Liberty says, I got you. I appreciate the heads up, bud. Liberty, you've been doing a very good job of giving nudges and like giving little nuggets of advice without backseating. I recognize that's probably like a fine line to tread, but I appreciate your consideration. Also unstable, good to see you, buddy. We are doing some RimWorld right now. We're actually we're doing all right. Have we gotten any chem fuel? We actually have not. I wonder if it's because... Yeah, food and plant matter. Oh, well, for one thing, a lot of things are not allowed. But yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's okay. Vegetarian. Plant matter. Yeah, so plant matter is these things specifically. Vegetarian, yes, that should be good. We have a lot of things. Oh, Diver's working on it now. Perfect, okay. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, I'm kind of surprised it hasn't been happening yet. I suck hard at this game. I have much to learn myself, so I can't pretend to have all the answers or even a percentage of them. But I do enjoy this game a lot. It's awesome. Yeah, it's just dropping the meta feet. It's a lot to... Yeah, it is. It has a lot of complex kind of systems within the game, so it definitely takes some getting used to. Guess we're just gonna make this whole area storage. Why the hell not, right? For the time being, at least. Also, I'll allow meals. For now. For now, I'll allow meals. Just so we have a place for them to go. Although, I guess it is... Yeah, now I was to say now it's frozen in here, so I guess there's that. But yeah, this game has a learning curve for sure. Suboptimal in my base, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, there's I'm sure things I'm not doing the bestest right now. Like I know bed placement is not ideal. I could probably stand to like pave some of the walkway areas to be like faster. Yeah, something, especially if there's things where it's like, you know, this will make Alex's life so much easier. That's a big one for sure. Oh show. Go. Once you're done there, I'm gonna have you grab this fella. XCOM. I do like XCOM style games. I mean, I'll confess I have very little exposure. I have very little experience firsthand, at least. I've watched a lot of I've watched a decent bit of XCOM, and I've watched a decent bit of XCOM-like games, like Mario and Rabbids, those kinds of games. But yeah, I like the turn-based kind of tactical game stuff. I think it's a cool gameplay style. And I've never streamed an XCOM game, but I really want to. I want to start with like the original games and try my hand at them. I wouldn't guarantee I'd be able to beat them because they're probably pretty fucking hard. In fact, I know they're pretty fucking hard. But it'd be cool to just try my hand at them. End tables and yes, end tables and dressers, yeah. Well, part of it right now, as you can imagine, is building materials, and right now we're trying to build up more storage. But you're right, once I have like a healthy amount of resources, end tables, dressers, whatever the thing is for, yeah, kitchen sink cabinet, I guess, would be huge out here. So there's definitely things I could stand to do that would make things more gooder. MS-DOS, you know it. It's on Steam. I do own it. I got like a bundle with a bunch of them in it. XCOM 2, because that's the thing. There's Enemy Unknown. There's Enemy Within, I guess. There's XCOM 2. There's the newer games, which I've heard are like still challenging and still tough, but they're a little bit more newbie friendly. But yeah, part of me wants to start at the baseline, start at the OG and just go from there, perhaps against my better judgment. Getting murdered in those games, I think everybody gets fucked up in those games. I feel like that's part of the point. It's part of the XCOM experience. We are still harvesting and sowing. Sowing, we're harvesting, we're doing all the above for here as well. Good. As it should be. We're almost done with survival meals. We can start on those pretty soon, too. Enemy Unknown's a good... Yeah, I mean, I've heard it's still tough. I've heard it'll still fuck you up, but... Cold Snap is mercifully over, but don't worry, winter will be here soon. Yeah, I've heard that it is... a good series, and that, yeah, Enemy Unknown is a good starting point, but it won't necessarily go easy on you. It'll still slap your ass. Daintily. Sensually. For travelers, they have a quest, but no selling, no trading options. Also, some of them are big. And also, like, mega charged, drug-addicted super soldiers wearing overalls. Frontline Tactics is also good. Battletech, that's another big one, yeah, because I love, what's it called? I love Mech Warrior. Mech Warrior, of course, is real time, but yeah, I love Mech Warrior 3 and 4. Never played 5, or at least not yet. But Battletech being the turn-based mech thing very much is on my radar. And in my radar. Big stompy robot boys, that's right. Business email, yeah, I do, Unstable. You could, so... I think it's in my Linky Dinkies. Here's my Linky Dinkies. Also, my DMs are open in Discord or Twitter or like any of the usual places. So I try to make myself pretty easy to reach. But yeah, I've got my email address and the little Linkies. Yeah, I'd be down to hear what kind of ideas you got. I tend to kind of bounce around to a lot of stuff, so you know, no guarantees, of course, but happy to at least talk things over. I've heard Mech Warrior 5 is quite good. Yeah, I've heard Mech Warrior 5 is super good. But yeah, I loved Mech Warriors 3 and 4. I liked 4 a lot. 4 is probably the better game, but I liked 3 a little bit more because I liked the tactical aspect of having a mobile battle station, like a mobile HQ with limited carrying capacity. So you had to decide what weapons and ammo and mechs to take with you, like for spare parts and armor, because you couldn't always take everything with you, so you had to make hard judgment calls. I like the like kind of mission planning aspect of like trying to chart where you're going to drop in, what objectives you're going to go for. I just really vibed with the approach of the tactical aspect, in addition to the shooty pooty absolutely, which is pretty cool. Yeah, 5's more arcade. I'm sure I would enjoy 5, but yeah, I kind of miss like the harder aspects of 3, man. What's up, Farsight? Any cannibalistic murder cyber? We did have to do some mild cannibalism a few weeks ago, but those times are behind us. We did the cannibalism out of desperation because we didn't have food. Now we have the opposite problem. Look at all this goddamn food. We have 7.5 thousand food blippity blops. So goddamn, we have so much food. And Kristen is having a tantrum because she was defeated in combat. She's still so sad about that. That's gonna be a no-go, Kristen. She wants to break this thing. Let's see. I think Guava is our backup Kristen. Looks like we cannot... Ooh, this might actually get a little bit spicy. We can't reason with her. All that we can do is arrest her before she breaks that thing. So we're gonna do exactly that. So who is the best... I guess melee and warden is what we're looking for. Melee and social. It might be Go. Guava's good at social. Actually, we can tell. 100%. Let's just do that. Oh. Yeah, I see. This is for prisoners then. Now, if you could do this quickly before she succeeds in breaking this table, I think she'll be okay. Diver's like, I'm just gonna be over here. Don't mind me. Guava says, you're going in timeout. And then Go says, I'm repairing this. There are mod packs for BattleTech. Oh yeah, I imagine there's probably all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, we just see a recruit, right? Resistance of 15. Is there anything that like makes this whole process easier? Because having to re-recruit her is kind of annoying. This might take a while. But I don't know, I really didn't want to spend the resources to rebuild this thing, if I can help it. But yeah, mod packs probably for BattleTech though. But yeah, MechWarrior 5. What for a snack, Johnson? I'm a fan of like peanut butter on toast or peanut butter on a bagel, like peanut butter on some kind of bread thing. That's always a solid one. Eat rocks and huff gloop. Details, Liberty, details. There's like the role-playing aspect. I never even thought about role-playing, but that actually does sound kind of cool. Mercenary DLC for 5. Yeah, probably for 5. Playing with friends makes MechWarrior 5 even better. Because yeah, I always loved the single player, like just the story mode for MechWarriors 3 and 4, but never really got into the multiplayer. But I could see multiplayer for 5 being kind of cool. Sidecast and abilities to like make the recruiting stuff easier. Yeah, I know about that, but just annoying. We have to like re-recruit her, all because she's just so fucking miserable that she got defeated in combat one time, and now and because of that, she's permanently depressive. It just snowballs. Oh, interesting. So I didn't have to put them in prison. Okay. So if I release... Oh, wait. Hold. So what about this? What if I release? Will that mean she'll freely rejoin the colony, or will she leave? But that's good to know, though. Just grab her and then release. Did some role-playing. Yeah, I got taken down. That's bullshit. Okay, yeah, okay, so she's still here. So she's still real sad. We'll have her regain her weapon. Wherever it went. Ooh, who got your gun? Wants to get a fine meal. That'll cheer her up briefly. Where's her pistol? It's probably on a shelf somewhere. It's way over. Oh, it's still. Oh, it's right where it was left earlier. There we go. That's unfortunate though. Yeah, D&D with mechs. Yeah. Now I've never done like role playing outside of playing tabletop games. Should you give her a weapon? A valid question. A valid question. She's like she's pretty useful to have around. We should try to cheer her up. Yeah, she's pretty good at shooting. We should try to cheer her up because this is only going to become worse. So she's going to eat. She's a little sad about being in prison. This whole thing's going to last for another in-game year and some change. Let's try. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Well, I was meaning to do this earlier, but I forgot because the one time I thought about it, Guava was sleeping. I'm thinking about it now, and she is still sleeping. But I need to have her try to convert Kristen because that's a huge part of her sadness. 70% certainty, so we could ding it for sure. But the fine meal will help. Getting her some food will help. Like, we'll be able to slowly chip away at it. Right, kind of like the dungeon master, more or less, that kind of thing. How did Gendrick... What in the world? What happened there? Oh, I guess he got moved. Sure, I guess. Oh, because it's medical. Oh, maybe that was the problem. Maybe he wasn't sleeping in there. In his bed. Maybe that was the issue. Battletech tabletop. Yeah, I've never played the Battletech tabletop either. Kristen is going berserk. Yeah, she never got the... Oh, yeah. Yep, you called it. I thought we could cure her sooner. Yeah, there's no arrest option, is there? Yeah, now it's just beat the shit out of her. God damn it. I've actually never had this happen. I've never had a colonist go on a murderous rampage before. Could try to convert her. That's a good point. We could do the imprison thing. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. Let's probably try that next. Is she worth it? I mean, she's a pretty good colonist. She's... Well, I'll phrase it this way. Because of what I'm assuming is very bad luck on my end, she's one of the few colonists that can do dumb labor. So cleaning and hauling. This happens a lot of times when I play this game where half the colony just refuses to do dumb labor. So, if not more. So, this is a frequent curse. And I think I'm just unlucky. I think that's what it comes down to. I don't think the game hates me. So yeah, that alone makes her worth it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's bad. The last time we played this, it was even worse because the first of the 3 colonists we started with, 1 could do dumb labor, and the next like 2 people that joined refused to do dumb labor. It took a long time to get peeps that could do it. Was very frustrating. So no fire at will. We want to keep her alive if we can help it. We really can't. We can't arrest a... Yeah, it's one of these. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with getting Guava in here. I'm probably just going to go melee, because she's not very good at melee. Yeah. Whereas Go is much better. So, melee attack her. I think I'm just going to have... Who else is nearby? We don't really need to get everybody. I think Go will be able to handle this himself pretty well. Do you have any other, like, good melee people? Diver, no. Alyana, kinda. Guava, obviously not. I guess I'll get Alyana. And, well, Alyana's trying to do her thing. I'll get, he's there. She's here. We'll get Diver to help out, just so he's got some backup. Melee attack. Anyone else? I'm not considering. It's basically a social fight at this point. Except she might have intention to kill. Whereas... Oh, look at that. Kristen leveled up her melee. Good job, Kristen. And she's done. Down for the count. So, capture her. Right. It's one of these. 4 prisoners. And medical. Medical prisoners. We could have done it the nice way, Kristen, but no, you had to be a weirdo. But yeah, like Liberty said, let's do the conversion thing. I hadn't even thought about that, but that's the cleaner way to go about things. Resistance lowered little by little. So for her, convert. It'll make all of our lives easier. So Kristen's gonna be out of commission for a bit. Go need some treatments, of course. Guava, I'm gonna rouse you so you can tend to our buddy. Kristen Kowalki again, but will she choose to? 10 conditions need tending here. Do I want to give her the medicine? Sure. Sure. Alyana's got it. She's got it covered. So it means we're going to be down firepower-wise for a while. It means we're a little bit vulnerable when it comes to raids. We did get some chem fuel made, by the way, which is nice. Got 35 of that stuff. That's nice to see. Johnson's like, wow, why is Kristen's gun and her blood everywhere? Well, I'm sure it's no reason. I'm sure everything's fine. Bolt action rifle. Yeah, not the gunshots, but just the bludgeoning. A little bit of blunt force trauma as a treat. As you do. Gonna double time it for a bit. Oh, I can bring these in. Well, can we bring them in though? Let's continue. Oh, right. There's the lavish meals thing. We need to do more of those. And then also a package survival meals. Oh, we actually can't cook them yet. Okay, I guess. Well, we'll say do until you have 20. Let's do until you have like a lot. Let's do like 50. But, yeah, just spend it for now. Just because we can't make them. We don't got no good cooks, man. Oh, we had a really good cook, but she got killed. It was very sad. It was very sad. We're trying to convert her, trying to recruit him. Her conversion hopefully won't take too long. Guava is still sleeping. Every time I think about conversions, Guava is sleeping. She's our resident night owl. I see this person's name is Gordiana. I misread as Gordita. Gordita Crunch. I'm such a dingus. I can never remember how to get to this menu. Is it under bio? Considered guilty. I get to the screen that shows the ideology. Log gear. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that was what I was looking for actually. Hold on. Click. Henrik is in a daze. What else is new? 70%. Yeah. Now Alyana's doing some stone cutting. Go did get treated, right? So did Kristen. Yeah, everyone's been treated. Hendrik was calmed down by Guava. She's trying to convert. Hey, look at that, down to 57. What if I do this? Reduce the target's certainty in their own beliefs. Will this work? Even though we just did an attempt? Let's try it. Like it was a prisoner attempt. Maybe this will be different. She says, I've got an idea. Let's talk about. Hey, but it worked. So now it's got to wear. It's got to. Yeah, okay, 3-day cooldown. I get it. So it's kind of a special power thing. Or not a power, but a special ability thing. Summoning companion dryads. That is more of a special power. So now she's gonna be. Well, she's in mind-shattering pain. And there was a conversion attempt, but ooh, nice meal. Feeding her a lavish meal. Come on. After what she did, trying to harm our homies. She's experiencing catharsis, though, so there's at least that. And it had a fine meal. Take what we can get, right? Continue to kind of go fast. Alyana is... I'm kind of surprised. Oh, right, because she's an early riser. That's why. Got hella marble. We actually are reaching the point where we might be able to do marble walls. Or marble shelves, at least. For construction purposes. Or, I would just say, hey man, just continue... with this stuff. Like, eventually, like, maybe not all of it, but a good chunk of it's gonna be marble floors anyway. Actually, we wouldn't have... Oh, hold on. Conquest. Level 8 construction. Good job, Johnson. I think the original idea was this was going to become a hallway. But realistically speaking, I don't even think we need we don't really need a hallway at all. We could just leave it all open. Like, what do we gain by hallwaying a fire? There's really nothing. So I think I'm just going to deconstruct these three walls. I don't really think they serve a purpose at this point. It'd be one thing if we wanted to expand and, like, add bedrooms down here, but this is all just going to be, like, workspace. And specifically, the hydroponics. So yeah, that's really not necessary anymore. Commented about getting drunk to diver. It's a normal conversation topic. So she's working on that. And more marble floors, baby. Gonna look so pretty. There we go. That's how I understand. She's doing more cooking. Some lavish meals. I just sat down. Yeah. It's getting a little bit weird, man, don't you think? Eggplants are still considered fresh. They do spoil in a few... 12 days. Actually, that's getting up there. But storage continues to elude us. So I'm going to have to prioritize bringing those in pretty soon. We also have these. Spoil in 22 days, 28 days. Yeah, so some similar. But of course, they're protected from the elements, which is good. I would say then just more chem fuel. Some organics. Yeah. How's about this? I'm not gonna say do forever because I feel like that could get dangerous. But yeah, we'll make like, we'll say 100. 100 chem fuel. I just right click. 100 chem fuel. And let's do this. Let's do this. Details. Let's use... I was hoping to say stuff that like expires soon. Like soon to expire. Let's use the stuff that like got damaged. So stuff that deteriorated pretty rapidly. I guess that's what I'm looking for. Oh wait, hold on. Or this one? I guess they are getting at the same thing. I guess. I was unsatisfied. Oh, I know what they mean. Yeah, to like not do the whole blob of it. Won't really do anything. Let's do this then. Let's say look in... What zone is this? Stockpile zone 4. Let's just say look in stockpile zone 4. Let's do that. Because that at least would work on the stuff that is not being preserved. We'll do it that way. And in fact, I might even allow some egg... Well, actually, no, I think eggplants can go in here, can't they? Yeah, plant material can go in here. So I think that's what we're going to start doing then. Bloop. Yep. So Johnson's working on it. And, oh, we're working on more shelves. Good. Good. That'll help. That will help. Kristen's still pretty injured. Go is getting there. Yeah, it was no surprise that Go was going to win that fight. Kristen didn't have any, like, permanent injuries, right? Nah, nothing at all. Neither did Go. Nope. Nothing new. No new injuries. No new permanent injuries. More marble floors down here. What's Diver working on then? Because oh, she's building the shelves. Okay. Level 13. Yeah, Diver is very quickly becoming our master constructionist. That has the same things. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Foods are good. Yes. Raw resources are good. Although these chunks, I think, are not good. I don't think we want these chunks at all. Like any of them. And hopefully that should have done it with all of them, because they're all linked. Okay. And no stone blocks. We don't want stone blocks in there, that's for sure. Right as I say that, she put stone blocks there. Gosh darn it. So that should be good. In fact, as I'm looking around, this medicine... Wait, is medicine in here? Medicine shouldn't be in here. It's under manufactured. Oh. Alright. Really, none of that should be in here. Drugs. I think some drugs, sure. I'll leave the drugs. Yeah, these, get them out of here. These, get them out. It's taking up valuable space. Of which there is very little. We'll bring those out. We're bringing in the eggplants. That's good. And I see we're also harvesting more. Oh, the cloth. I forgot about the cloth. This is also getting... Oof, boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to be on... Gonna be another hauling extravaganza. Can tell already. No storage space. That's okay. We've got more. Plenty more storage space. She tried a little bit, then he immediately went to sleeps. Went to the sleepies. Oh my god, it says I need these. Is she doing the chem fuel thing? She is. Ghost fully healed. Welcome back amongst the living, go. The storage space for the eggplants. Well, again, there's plenty up here. Weird that it, like, says that temporarily. Oh, I guess I wasn't actually selecting eggplants. I thought those can't be hauled. That's kind of weird. But now, oh, I guess because it was the lack of space. Yeah, that's what it was. I have one slate block for that one. Guava's feeling kind of sad. Oh, she's gonna eat without table. Guava, what are you doing? Just begging for trouble. Now Kristen is on a tantrum. I guess she was defeated in combat. She's really gonna break her own bed, really? Yeah, and I think when it's like a semi-violent tantrum, I don't think you can really do. Yeah, when it's red like that, you just have to let it do its thing. It'll be so nice when she loses this extremely toxic ideology. We'll all be better off when she's broken. In the meantime, I wonder if it's just a matter of... Well, she's pretty far away. So who is our next best for social? Liana's okay. Probably Go or Diver. So probably Diver. Could I, like, rearrest her? Strangely not. It looks like you cannot... I mean, she's already arrested, so he can't arrest her more. Just let her do it. Yeah, just let her break some walls. Or well, attempt to break some walls. She probably won't succeed. I thought she was going to break her own bed. Which would be very much not productive at all. She might actually break this fucking vent. If she wanted to bust out, she would use that vent as a weak spot. Speak of the devil. Did you hear me? If you break out of there, we're just gonna rearrest your ass. Brakes are on bed. I mean, Go's like, hey, I'm gonna take this. She says, alright, sorry I flew off the handle there. Kristen, I'm not getting you a better bed, lady. That's only gonna make her more miserable. What am I saying? I guess let's haul one of these. So let's get a bad bed, a slate bed. Yeah, let's get one of these shitty things in here. Get a shitty bed. Can I get a new bed? But yeah, you get the crappy slate one that's uncomfortable as fuck. You did this to yourself, Kristen, you dingus. Let's chat about playing craps. Oh yeah, I was just beating the shit out of my walls. Out of my walls in bed. Large meteorite has a lump of ancient metal. Ancient metal, huh? Yeah, ancient metal. Cool. I'll take it. Yeah, break this one, I dare you. I mean, she could. I would assume be very painful. The idea of, like, breaking a stone wall or even a wooden bed with your bare hands sounds like a lot of effort. So is it just steel? Ancient metal? Mine to acquire steel chunks. Oh, the chunkies. These things. Yeah, for the slags. That's probably what they mean. It's pretty cool, though. I've never seen that particular event. It's a little bit danger close to the colony. I don't know if those meteorites could potentially land on top of your colony or land on top of a colonist. But it's enough where I'm like, oh, a little scary. Cloth is allowed, I'm assuming. It absolutely is. Repairing your room that you fucked up. And what's this? High Chief of Raison. His friend has been wounded while traveling. 14-year-old hostess in training. Nobody despaired to rescue this person, but if you can do it, it will join me. But there may be an unknown threat. They were incapacitated, but we don't know much else. 1.3 days. Unknown threat. Who knows what that could entail? We have a visitor with a few items to trade. Holly. Sounds like a buddy to me. Could just yeah, I figured it probably could happen depending on how mean the storyteller was feeling in a given day. It's Holly. She's a cool lady. 70 years young. We will have I was gonna say guava. Actually, I guess it's gonna have to be guava. When she awakens, we'll have her talk with the lady. And just remove a colonist from it. So yeah, I'm not the slightest bit surprised. For some reason, I'm having a hard time pulling these things for some reason. You definitely have copious storage space, but these 3 eggplants... I'm having a hard time grabbing these puppies. Weaponized Legos are banned in RimWorld. You mean like stepping on Legos, like as a floor trap? Because pretty sure that's against the Geneva Convention. That's a spicy one for surezies. She gonna drop it and then pick it back up? Nope, she's going to do some stone cutting. Good for her. I wonder if they're just incapable of grabbing these. Very strange. Make some more chem fuel from the juice. Or make some juice from the organic materials. In a few more days, winter will begin. Guava is asleep. I'm gonna go ahead and wake up Guava. Let's go and do this now. But a raid is happening. From Choke Band. I'm pretty sure they're one of the ones that attacked us previously. Gonna prepare for a bit, and then they will begin their moves. They got guns. Frontier pistol? No, it's a heavy revolver and a musket. Oh, there's more of them. Hold on, are they vampires? They're wasters. Aggressive, immune to toxic pollution, and impervious to disease. They got some scary ass weapons, man. Look at this motherfucker. This guy's got an LMG. Oh, it's a makeshift LMG still. That's a little fucky. That's a little fucky wucky. He's a dirt mole. Dirt mole. Waster. He's probably a dirt mole as well. No, he's a waster. Okay. Wasters and dirt moles. Freaking choke band, man. This is scary. This is a pretty spicy... Oh, look at that. We have camels? Or no, dromedaries? Unless they're part of their crew, which is possible. Pick up and haul? I do not. I do not, because I worry it would make the game easier. So I intentionally avoided it. Yeah, it's a quality of life. It is, but like... It's one that benefits the player so much. I was like, I can't do it. It's too much of a positive. Breaking the... Oh yeah, it's also... It's been called many things. You can milk them. I do. You know I enjoy milking things. El Galsa, you probably know I came really close to including the milkable colonists mod. Not because I was going to actively use the milking functionality, but I like the idea of like a colonist selling it, like being able to buy and sell like breast milk, but then I was like, but the biotech stuff I think already adds that, so there's really no benefit. Yeah, the milkable colonist mod was like, it almost made the list. Dave's like, we need to consult. We need to consult the oracle for this one, Alex. That's a little bit fucked up. Until colonists pick up everything and manually... You can't bottle it and sell it then. Oh, okay, that's a shame. Because I was, that's like something I was kind of... I was like a funny thing I was looking forward to. Like, being a fucking... a fucking lactation dealer. This was like a funny thing to imagine. But I wouldn't like... I wasn't really gonna go out of my way to go for it. But like happening upon it, like if bad guys raid us and they just happen to drop some. It's like, cool, we can sell this now. Just weird, fucked up things to find, honestly. Yeah, you can tell the colonists to pick up everything manually the same way with the mod versus the way we do it now. Yeah, no, I totally get that. It sounds pretty powerful, that's for sure. So who do we have to worry about? Because they're wandering right now. They're not actively going. So, not a lot of good gunners. Their best gunner has got their heavy pistol, or heavy revolver, rather. This guy with his improvised LMG. It's gonna be a wild shot. Wild fucking shot, for sure. There's 5 of them. There's 5 of us. We had 6 of us, but Kristen, you fucking dingus, you hecked it all up, man. Frickin' Kristen, man. Frickin' Kristen. So I could buy 5 of these puppies. We're about to make our own, so we don't really need those. They don't have components. They have a reinforced barrel. Second time we've actually found one of those. They have medicine for sale. 1. We'll buy their 1 medicine. Why the hell not? And that's it. That's it. They would be willing to buy some cloth. I will sell all the cloth they can carry. So we got some silver and some medicines. Everybody wins. Pick up a stack of eggplant until their carrying capacity. And drop it in storage manually, but it automates it. A stack of eggplant. And then another until their carrying capacity is maxed out. So, to be clear, are we talking about stacks of 75? As the carrying capacity? Because I thought that's what they already did, without me having to tell them. So weird how we can't haul those. Okay. Because, yeah, I think that's already a vanilla thing, isn't it? Like, if, like, for some reason for whatever reason, I can't grab these 3, which is very strange. But if there was, like, this is 5, this was, like, 10 and 15, like, you know, like, if there was, like, 5 each, and I told him to grab 1, he would just grab all 3. I wouldn't have to manually tell him, like, I wouldn't have to do the shift-click thing, which is good. But there was other aspects. I mean, maybe I misread. Maybe I misunderstood the capabilities of that mod. But I thought I had misread it. It added like a bunch of other carrying and capacity things that I was like, not really too happy. I was worried that adding it would make inventory management a lot easier, which sounds nice, but it sounds too nice. You can tweak some of the settings. Oh, okay, that's good then. At least if there's like ways to make it less egregious, because yeah, if you can do away with some of those kind of extra settings and extra additions, then yeah, that actually does sound better. Just gonna have you grab some of this stuff. Like, yeah, here's a good example. Like, he's gonna get 48, then he'll grab probably part of this one and fill it up to 75 without me having to tell him. I got a good chunk of that one. We gotta get this pretty soon here. Johnson is taking vegetarian. Actually, I'm gonna have you grab more of this. Yeah, it's gonna be the Go and Johnson show for hauling until the raid begins, and it's gonna begin. Now, granted, we do outclass them from a gunnery skill perspective, but they do outgun. Well, maybe they outgun us. Maybe not. We probably... Yeah, now the more I think about it, we might be okay. But it's still a little scary. Still a little spicy. That's at 9. We definitely gotta grab that one. Let's get that one next. Gonna be dangerous. I think we have enough of an advantage. I'm not too worried. It is dangerous. Any raid where there's that many guns is dangerous, but their best shooting score is a 4, so they're gonna have a hard time hitting us bad, whereas we have much better shooters. We have 2 pretty good crack shots on our team between Aliana and Go. We also have some horrible shots, and we have Guava, but they have like 3 Guavas on their team, so we have advantages. So it'll be a matter of how Lady Luck treats us, how Randy treats us. Still Randy after all these years. I'm surprised he haven't started yet, but no complaints here. Also, Holly actually might be able to help us out. She's not half bad. Fuck, we should have her join. She's already part of the Orange Expanse. I know, but she has a shotty, I think. Oh, it's a lever action rifle. She could fucking throw down. In fact, I kind of want them to attack sooner. That way we can have this girl back our asses up. I would welcome the assistance, Holly. You'd be a welcome number 6. They're beginning the assault. Perfecto. So Go. It's gonna drop that off, and then we rouse the troops. Get their asses out here. Holly, I'm gonna need you as backup, my gal. My lady. Tips, Fedora, my lady. Attacking power conduits. He's fast. Dallas is fast. Large battery, slate bar stool. They sure like my bar stools, don't they? Turbine. So they're probably gonna come down this way anyway. See their asses real good. Like, Johnson, where'd your gun go, dude? What did he have? We could give him the pistol. It's not a horrible shot. Yeah, probably the automatic pistol. We only have 1 shotty, and it's the Guava shotty. Yeah, we'll get the pistol in here. Does he have time? Maybe. I mean, it's better than him just standing there unarmed, I guess. Ooh, it's really far away. Maybe we're gonna, you know what? We're gonna prioritize just getting something. Johnson, get you this here shotgun right here, and then get your ass back here. The 4 of us got this. I can't believe I did that, but it was from the social fight. It was when he got, maybe it was from the owls. Oh no, Holly, come back! Holly, we really need you here, lady. Johnson's like, sorry I'm late. All right, the others, I think there was 5 total, we said. Okay, so they're all taking the same trajectory. Freaking Holly hightailing it the second things were getting weird. She even had her gun out. She was ready. She's like, fuck all y'all. You got this. You got this covered. Look at us all missing. Goes on a frenzy. Go says, I'm so ready to beat the shit out of people in melee. He's just moving for cover. Oh, no, he's not. He's moving for dead is what he's doing. Hold on. What happened? I want to see how that went. Go shot Dallas's spine and torso. So spine and torso scarification? Artistic scars. Oh, interesting. So, it actually, nothing got destroyed. It was just kind of flimsy, I think. Flimsy fella. He's a submissive. Oh, you don't say. Keep going. It like glanced off him for a second there. Oh, look at her. Look at her hightailing it back. She's like, nope, fuck that, fuck that. Whoa, this guy got dropped instantly. Chandra, the orphan. No more orphans. We're taking out the whole family in this case. Was that a single shot by Go? You fucking baller, Go, my god. Fucking destroyed this man's liver in a single shot. Go, you're a fucking gunner. Shapeshifted into a dead guy, yes. They're filing in one at a time. Yeah, they're lunch lining us, which is very merciful. Now they're starting to be smart. They're ducking behind cover. We're just shooting walls. They're fucking fleeing. Yeah. Yeah, you better flee. Yeah, they're both fleeing. We're gonna pursue. You best believe we're gonna pursue their asses. All right, we're gonna split off into A team and B team. This person has been shot already. So the people, let's see, what's their move speed? Moving is real slow. So Guava and Johnson, you guys gonna be on tracking this fucker down. You three, come with me. Never even broke a sweat. This person's actually faster than I gave them credit. I think he already had like some fast benefits. They might be able to get away. Oh wow, look at that. They're like matching our speed. We could land a shot. Oh, amazing. Keep going, keep going. Isn't the torso, the moving is hampered. Barrick's getting shredded. I don't think I have to worry too much. I don't necessarily want to kill. Actually, yeah, I kind of do. I kind of do want to kill. I also kind of want their weapons, for sure. Because by this point, they wouldn't have dropped their weapons yet. They still got a little bit left to go. I'm kind of having to juggle between the two of these. Barrick is donezo. His normal automatic pistol is now ours. We'll strip him down so we can get his materials. I'm gonna strip all these people so we can get their materials. We got a makeshift LMG now, which is kind of dope. Oh, Amos is still alive. Do I wish to have him join us? We'll see. We shall see. I'm gonna go and undraft these two. They're like, oh, dead body. Actually, well, hold on. Only Guava is thinking it. Witness death. Oh, she's got the bloodlust. That's happy dead body. She says, yeah. She witnessed death. Did she cause death? She did. She caused death. Guy's leg got fucked up. Hell yeah. And we drop this last fool. No survivors left to tell the tale. Yes, we dropped her. She's not dead. All right, so now we get to decide. High chance to die when they're downed. You're right. It is scary. It is scary. What's up, Far from Nugan? Now, let's see. Death in 4 hours. I don't know if we can get them to a hospital then in 4 hours, but we'll see. Amos of the famous variety is still very much with us. They are really good at plants, but man, they're not good at anything else. I mean, they're good at medical. I mean, more medical people is nice. And they're capable of dumb labor, which is huge. Dorkman, what's up, buddy? Thank you very much for that raid, my friend. I'm gonna go out on a limb and ask if you're doing some RimWorld tonight. Dorkman191, Shazam! Doing some Satisfactory, mixing it up. I like it, bud. I like it. Can they haul? They can. They are capable of dumb labor. That alone might make them worth grabbing. Might make them worth grabbing. What kind of quirks do they have? He's got little mittens. That's cute. They're called gloves, but I call them mittens. He is a waster, which is interesting. He must consume some form of psychite. Ugh. That's gonna be hard to maintain. If they don't get the Psykite, do they fucking die? As if so... that's a little nerve-wracking. Making your world pretty before an update. Very nice. In Satisfactory, right? Yeah. I've never actually played Satisfactory. I've watched some people stream it. Looks like a really cool game. And a very satisfying game to play for that matter. Have a good night, Johnson. Thank you for hanging out as always. And for giving us updates on your stream. Experiences and adventures. Claire is the best melee of the group that we saw. She likes plants. She likes crafting. She's 15. She's a teenager. She's a literal child. No fucking wonder, man. She has hardly lived. She loves animals. She's a pessimist. Orphan thief and another waster. The flake or yayo thing makes me worried. You're right. There is Psykite tea. There absolutely is Psykite tea. So that would work. We can mold her. She has a passion for it, but is incapable of learning how to get good at cooking. Which is a very unfortunate combination. I think that's what the red means. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Because it's a gene thing, right? Or look at the genes. Poor cooking. Here we go. It's just a -4. Okay, so she could get good. It would just be real bad until she'd cook a lot of crappy meals. I'm gonna try to bring him in both. I'm gonna try to bring them both in. Potentially against my better judgment. We're gonna try it. So, Alyana, I'm gonna have you do the honors. So we're gonna have... We have plenty of unknown rooms. Why the heck not, right? So more prisoners, medical prisoners in particular. I mean, Kristen is hopefully temporary. Jendrik is also hopefully temporary. Use the hospital. Yeah, I don't know. I remember people telling me that having multiple prisoners in a single room is good to avoid if you can help it. Gonna avoid it for now, but yeah, if nothing else, we could dip into that if push were to come to shove. But since I don't need it, we do have extra spaces. I might as well. Might as well. So yeah, Alyana. Gonna do the honors. And then Guava, you're gonna do these honors. Everyone else gets stripped, and everyone else gets their weapons taken away. Good musket, too. That's kind of nice. That LMG, that's pretty hype. Poor combat pistol, but still. Handgun, that is. Heavy revolver, I think, is quite good. And a good automatic pistol. Good shit, baby. Good shit. That raid went real smooth. Not a single... not a single square inch was harmed on any of our homies. Got some new weapons. Love it. I think a barracks lowers mood. Interesting, yeah. So if we could like keep them happy through other means, like with lavish meals, that kind of thing. Oh, do I want to use resources on them though? We're just gonna say, you know what, Guava, just use your regular tending. Come on, let's not get too adventurous with using medicine on these fools. They did try to murder us. Your hospital's already a barracks. It is. Yeah, it absolutely is already a barracks by the strictest of definitions. So she'll tend to Amos. I'm not always worried about Amos. He's got like 13 hours. Johnson says, I need to sleep. I'm just choosing not to yet because I'm living life to the fullest. Johnson, do you ever get caught in the trap where you think to yourself like, wow, I need to sleep. Like, I need to get up early, that kind of thing. But I know if I go to sleep, I have to wake up and do, like, adult things. And I don't want to get up and do adult things. I want to, because, like, nighttime is, like, me time. Like, nighttime is, oh, actually, I'm going to have, well, I guess it's fine. Alyana can do it. Like, nighttime is me time. And that's, like, I get to do the things that Alex wants to do. But if I go to bed, that means when I wake up, I'm gonna have to do not Alex things, like work things. And I have to I can't look at good screen anymore. I have to start looking at bad screen and do work stuff, you know, that kind of thing. That's the trap I get stuck into. And that's what caused me to stay up until fucking 2 or 3 a.m. like a dingus. And then I wake up and I'm tired. I'm like, wow, why am I tired? And then I'm like, oh, right, I'm a dumbass. And I do this to myself. Piss your pants like a real gamer? Oh, Gaussa knows. Oh, Gaussa knows. 3 a.m., no questions, says Johnson. Like a boss. Couple Liberty says, I know it all too well, man. Revenge, bedtime, procrast. Yeah, I feel like there's like a word for it, man. Amos does not. They don't get they don't get lavish meals. We're gonna nip that in the bud right the heck now. None of that. None of that. Recruit. Do we convert first? Probably convert first. Actually, well, how weird is their ideology? Maybe their ideology isn't that fucked up. The Nosik. I thought it was Nordic. Nosik ideology. They like to dominate. Pain is yeah. We need to nip that in the bud now. That they're gonna be real unhappy when they see that we are not conquering, nor are we flagellating. We do flatulate, but not flagellate. Nor do we raid other colonies. So that's that. And then the other thing, we got the medicine thing. Food. How do I say don't give him the... Yeah, lavish. Simple. Give him the simple, alright? Once they join our crew, we can dangle this carrot in front of them and say, alright, you get the good stuff when you've proven yourself. In fact, I'm going to be so mean about this. I'm going to say, go, I need you for a minute. Could you bring this back? Or consume, I guess. No, I want to haul it. It's going to be a little bit weird. I'm going to say, for colonists. And then I'm going to say, go, could you haul this? I'm being very petty here. This guy's not giving the lavish meal. Not after what they... No, Aliana, please. Yeah. Get the simple. Keep it simple, stupid. The KISS strategy. Aliana says, Guava, your sense of responsibility is... So mad. For prisoners. And then, Guava, when you're done there, recapture this fool, if you could, please. You could be a deer. Yeah, second shift. That's a good point, too. Yeah, because he's on a late night schedule anyway. So if you're able to kind of join in on that schedule, it makes perfect sense. Becomes marked for prisoners, yeah. Yeah, that's what I had to do. I had to kind of toggle it and then set the meals to simple. Yeah, that's exactly what we did. So they get the simple meal. So their stuff has been treated. They're going to live. We got to convert your asses first, though, because that ideology is extremely at odds with our own. Same with Kristen, same with Gendrick. That means if a mutiny were to occur and all of them were to successfully break out, they would nearly outnumber us. We almost have more prisoners, or equal number of prisoners, than colonists. Which is a little fun. No! Oh, wait, Kristen. Fine. Kristen can have lavish. I'll allow it. I'll allow it for now. Begrudgingly. I don't want anybody in the room thinking I'm happy about this. All their stuff is tainted, obviously, but we can harvest it. Recycle it. Ooh, devil strand. That'll be good. Anima pod. Anime. Yes, let's grow some more anime. We'll harvest it fully grown eventually. Boop. Bring in the anime seeds so we can grow our own anime. Very good. And now everyone's sleeping and everyone's in a pretty good mood. Especially Guava, who got to murder somebody. She gained the bloodlust. I saw someone die. That was intense. Let's talk about vomiting. Anyway, pet peeves and other things. Let's try to convert you. Down to 17. It's 75% recharged. So trying it on Gendrick. Trying her charms. Lowered to 10.5. Amos, the logger, can now walk. 58% certainty. Look at that. Yo, freaking Guava's a boss at social. I love it. She's doing a great job. I see Guava is kind of sad right now. Alice the Sailor. Some of the stuff's pretty good, too. We got some smoke leaf. Yo, now it's a party. And notice that detail. Go is hauling things. When you're done there, Go, I'm gonna have you go get the stuff. Now, she is able to haul those for this guy. So as long as they're getting used somehow, that's all I care about. In fact, now that we're getting into winter times, I should have done this earlier. Let's make some cool stuff, shall we? In fact, what are some things we can get rid of? Get rid of those two things. I'd like them to be shredded, actually. Actually, how's about this? I think what I might do is manage outfits. Outfit 6, I guess. Hold on, manage outfits. Select outfit. So, anything. So we're gonna say anything is fine, but once it's considered tattered, that's no bueno. And also no tainted. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that will accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish, where I want them to shred this, but not just put it back on. So guava, you have these things. Drop that. Drop it like it's hot. Thank you, dear. Bone slice cap. That sounds very weird. And then Diver's got one. She's puking for some reason. Is she pregnante? She is not. What are those things? So yeah, so with that, really looks like everybody except for Alyana has a parka already. Oh, Diver does not, so we need 2 parkas. Yeah, 2 parkas then. However, I guess cloth. It'd have to be cloth. Well, it takes 80. It has to be cloth, which is fine. Could do leathers. But I think cloth would do a better job. Let's do cloth. Actually, I'll do it this way. Do until you have 1. Wait, there's an extra one somewhere? I guess do until you have 2. Where's the 1 parka? Unless it's one of these. Yeah, probably that one. Because I want some to be extra. Like, I basically want 1 to be on hand at all times. Same with the pair. We'll have 1 pair of pants also on hand at all times. So you have 1. Or I guess, I mean 2, because yeah, there's extra pairs of pants. Look everywhere. Do not... Oh, but yeah, don't count tainted or equipped. And don't count stuff that's hurting. There we go. So yeah, just 1 extra pair of pants at all times. There we go. So there's a less than good parka somewhere. So that'll help. That'll help. We'll do that with armor as well. Well, I think I know we can eventually get the ability to repair things. You're right. I mean, eventually that'll become something to consider, where like it'll be tattered and it'll make them sad, but it'll also be good for them. Now, Diver, I see you are extremely naked right now. Was all of her stuff like crappy? Surely wasn't literally everything you had. Stuff's fine. Oh no, what did I do? I fucked something up, didn't I? What did I do? How did I do this? Dendrick is already naked. I fucked something up. Ayana's fine. Diver, why did you completely disrobe? You freaking... And it's so cold outside. You'll catch a cold. Why not wear that? There's pants here. There's a simpler solution to all this. Bizarre. Very bizarre. I didn't think literally all of her stuff was like crappy. Fuck do I know, right? Smoke joint. Oh, that doesn't have to be in storage. So that would be considered drugs. I think a lot of drugs don't need to be in storage. I think the only drugs that need to be in here are ambrosia, because it's considered food, kinda. I think that's it. One extra unit of 5. I could do it that way, but then once I eventually get a 6th and a 7th, I'd have to go and manually add the numbers. So the reason I'm doing it this way is so I always have 1 extra on hand at all times. That way, when like the next colonist joins, we can immediately get them kitted out and like ready to roll. It means it's kind of inefficient because it means we always have extra. Like, we'll always have 1 extra, so it's, you know, it's not the most efficient, but it minimizes my need to micromanage more, which is good. You can do, yeah, you can always do the forcing, yeah. Just what I'm doing for now. Alyana, did she wear, okay, she's wearing that guy. That's weird, though. I thought I said not things that are crappy. It's a vanilla item, ideology. She's got her own anything. Select outfit. Anything. It's definitely below. Oh! I'm a dumbass. I'm actually a dumbass. Yeah, that's why. So they were all... I'm such a fucking dingus. They were all disrobing stuff because it was too good. Ah, fuck, that's so embarrassing. I've read the fucking thing wrong like a dingus. Classic dingle move right there. Falling eggplants. Diver. You are killing me here, lady. You gotta put on some pants. Forcing lizard skin pants. I know, I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Randy. Don't punish me. Don't spank me too hard, Randy Daddy. Ridiculous. Such a fucking dumbass sometimes. As part of the RimWorld experience is like a little oversight leading to just the dumbest bullshit. Lizard skin pants are infused. That is neat. That is very, very neat. A simple pair of pants. Oh, wait, did we just make those? Oh, right, because I was saying make pants. Oh, they haven't been made yet. Yeah, because I was going to look at what we were going to use to make them. I think I will not use cloth for pants. I think I'll use, like, weird stuff. Like spider silk. We need 40. Spider silk pants sound kind of... yeah, spider silk pants sound fun. No, you know what? No, we'll do some leathers. We have a lot of leathers. Bearskin pants. It's kind of cool. Insect chitin pants. Oh, that doesn't sound fun. Lizard skin. Lizard skin, fuck it. Yeah, lizard skin pants, that sound fucking great. Sign my ass up. My pants wearing ass up. Alyana says, I'm gonna rest butt-ass naked. Alyana, you are doing yourself a disservice to not put on pantalones. They're of invulnerability, so they have more hit points. They have better armor. Alyana, you made these. These are yours, milady. Lizard pants are hot pants? That's right, bud. That's right. What's up, Kaje? Good to see you, buddy. 200 mods in RimWorld. You know that's how we roll, buddy. You know it. Kaje is like, yeah, that's about right. That's about the Alex way of doing things. No tattered material here, no sir. Is that a sombrero? A motherfucking sombrero. I need to change my mods around because I'm noticing that hats are no longer visible, and I wish they were. Stone chunks nearby. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea too. Maybe even just say, yeah, stone chunks can go here. Let's just do that. Chunks. Chunks are allowed, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. That would be a nice thing to do. Just because it is quite inconvenient. Of course, we are getting kind of low on our reserves. Yeah, get some marble chunkies. Get some slate chunkies. That'd be helpful. That'd be very helpful. Johnson says, I'm cleaning the blood. Ghost says, I'm watching the sunset. Don't wait up. You are wearing pants. Johnson is not wearing pants. Or is he happy about it? Uncovered groin. He is unhappy about it. Johnson. Oh, he's working on it, though. Good man. Johnson's a little self-conscious about his Johnson, and I mean, can't say I blame him for being a little squeamish about 22-degree Fahrenheit temperature. That's well below freezing for Celsius enjoyers. He's still not wearing pants. We not have pants. We have shorts. Better than nothing, man. Johnson. After that, I order you. That's an order. Order from the top. What's this pinky one? Tyrion. That's cool. Or it's purple. It's a violet cloth. Very distinguished. Okay, so until those pants get made, and the parka for that matter. And to be clear, oh, I can set this back to you. Of course, Alyana is our only tailor and really our main craft person extraordinaire. That is higher than research. What cooking? How are we doing on meals? We have to make some fine meals, and we have still plenty of regular meals. So we're good there. Diver is where she's fully kitted out, so Diver's good. Guava has a couple open spaces, but she's in pretty good shape. Alyana's good. So everyone's got pants, everyone's got something. Although, Go might want something underneath the armor pants. Armor plants. What's up, Black Magics? Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you lurking, man. That's nice of you. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, by the way, my apologies to Dorkman. I don't know if you're still lurking in here, Dorkman, but if you have any clips you want to share, you're welcome to post them, because Dorkman hit us with the raid a little bit earlier, which was super nice of him. I know he was doing some Satisfactory. I'm much more familiar with RimWorld, so I might not be able to recognize, you know, things happening in Satisfactory, but I'm down to see any clips if you'd like to share any, of course. Lavish cocktail. Now, to be clear, I'm just gonna type in cocktail. Cocktail is okay. That's considered a meal. Good to know. Good to know. But yeah, I think I will forbid drugs except for ambrosia. That'll be for all these, for the shelves. That is. It's nice and chill. Gotcha, man. Well, again, I do appreciate that raid. Yeah, I usually try to ask whenever someone raids, like, yo, you got any clips? Because I love seeing that stuff. I love whenever someone raids me, I like to give an opportunity to share, see what they're up to, and it's just fun seeing, like, the best. Like, because I found that if I have the little plugin that that's fine, that automatically plays a clip, sometimes it picks, like, a boring one that was, like, a throwaway clip. So I find if I ask the streamer, yeah, what's your favorite clip, then I know I'm getting some good stuff. It's a fun one for sure. Dusters are good too. Dusters are really nice. I usually get dusters for hot environments, not so much for cold ones, but I guess it would be nice. I mean, these I guess it would still be, it would provide enough coverage, probably. 55%. We're getting there. Little by little. Did we bury some of the people? Looks like we actually have. Yeah. And we buried several. Can I see the contents? I don't want to open it. I just want to know the numbers. Or know what's inside there. Because that one's full. Yeah, it must have been that one. Oh god, these are getting stanky. But they're all rotten, so I guess what we could do is, like, still keep these down here. Yeah, rotten. Just rotten anything, really. Well, except not these things. Yeah, corpses, though. But I would only want rotten animal corpses. Because I don't want fresh animal corpse. I want fresh animal corpses to go up here. What I would then do is I would shrink this down a bit. and then do a separate zone. A separate one. More lizard skin pants that are infused. Hold on, I gotta see what the pants are. They're soft. And dromedary. Oh, I forgot about the dromedaries. I want to milk them. I just want to grab things and start yanking and still liquid comes out. That's not gonna get weird, right? Soft. So, it's not as good as the invulnerable one, but it's still pretty good. So, that would be a Johnson situation. Oh, no, it's a Guava situation. She's been pantsless this whole time. She's been pantsless this whole time, but she's been very okay with it. Is she a nudist? Or is she just real chill? I guess she's just real chill, because the exposed groin thing is not an issue for her. They are good pack animals. Yeah, we are at a point we could probably tame them. We could probably maintain them if we tamed them. Yeah, everybody really should wear some kind of pantalones. So Guava, when you wake, or actually when you're done converting Amos, wear some soft lizard skin pantalinos. Excuse me. After that, we don't have any more. Just notice the pants says 0 out of 1, even though we definitely have some in our storage. That's a little weird. It says look everywhere. Oh, it's because I'm a doofus. Yeah, that's why. Where's the other one, though? Yeah, in fact, I did the... Yeah. Yeah, I realized I did these both backwards, so I need to fix that. But before I do that, I was going to look at the lizard skin reserves. We don't have enough lizard skin, so we'd have to then say something else. Maybe light leather. Plain leather. Nah, light leather, that's for, like, trash stuff. Light magical leather pants? Yeah. Light magical leather pants. Abso-fucking-lutely. So same thing here. Yeah, this goes back the other way. There's another pair of pants somewhere. We don't allow tainted. That already fulfills our needs. There's one here. It's not the apron. Oh, it's the synthread. Oh yeah, that synthread's really good. So yeah, we actually don't need any more. So Eliana will wear those, and then... Perfect for hot summer days. I think I might switch that out for Johnson. These things. When he wakes up. So everyone will be covered. Oh, no, never mind. Cancel that. Go will wear that underneath his skivvies. Well, these will be his skivvies. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, crap. No, what I mean to say is, you will wear these, and then Go, when you wake up, you'll get his shorts. Or they'll still be warm. Oh my. Still nice and warm. That's how we're gonna do it. But yeah, the dromedary situation. So is this one right here? Maddened. Yeah, it would be good to get these at some point. I try to get the... There's a lot of them, too. I tried to get the boomalopes, but they left immediately. There's no opportunities. Oh, is it really a fucking sausage fest? And the one female is the one that's going mean? Oh, man, I wanted to breed these things, right? Oh, well. Try to get all four. He's just moving right now. There's no one outside right now. Send out convoys just to buy stuff. I've done that before too. You don't have to kill it. I guess I could. Yeah, when they're maddened. Actually, hold on. What did the thing say? It'll attack everyone it sees. If I knock it out but don't kill it, and then nurse it back to health, would it not be maddened? Or just don't leave for a bit? Yeah, let's just do that. Because it would be really nice to be able to breed these things. So stay indoors for a bit. Although indoors does need to be expanded. to include all this. Boop. And all this too. We've done many expansions since the last time we had to worry about this kind of thing. There we go. That is all indoors. So yeah, we'll just chill here for a bit. It'll probably go for a day or two. What's up, Woo? Good to see you, buddy. We're doing all right. We had a couple of spicy moments, but we're doing okay, and we are... We have good things on our horizon once we get some of these prisoners converted over to our side. Liana's making a parka, rather. Or if you down it, okay. So whichever comes first. But we have enough to sustain ourselves, so we'll be okay. Talking about beards, and then try to convince down to 5.2 the next time. Actually, I'm getting impatient. Do that now. Use your powers. It's been converted to our religion, and now... Do we need to re-recruit her, or if we release her, will she just join? Because she was already part of our crew. Make sure to close the door. Oh, you mean like, just don't allow the door? Like these two here? Release will work? Cool. Thank you. Because yeah, not having to go through the recruit stuff would be so much nicer. She won't just join if all you did to convert her. She was originally part of our colony. The reason I imprisoned her is because she was going on murderous rampages because her religion made her so insufferable. So I'm hoping that the fact that we imprison her, convert her, and then are going to release her, that it will continue the colonist flag being ticked. Because you're right, Jendrik wouldn't join, Claire definitely wouldn't join, Amos definitely wouldn't. We have to do the full rigmarole for those folks. This dromedary is doing the equivalent of what the camel in those commercials does, where he's like, hey, what day is it? On Wednesdays, that is. A tribute collector. Oh, no. I think that's bad. I think if they get harmed in any way, we get dinged. Twice per year. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they won't get hurt. I mean, the camel's gonna get fucked. I was more worried about, like, if the camel attacks him. I thought if they get harmed in any way, even if it's not our fault, if it happens on our premises, we are to blame, but maybe not. The camel can try. Oh, wait, hold on. Where are they? There they are. They got the supercharged. Oh, look at the eyeball guy. What's this guy's story? Oh, he's also a Hussar. Okay, just the different colors. I saw the blue eyeballs. I got excited. They want the gold. They also want slaves sometimes. I mean, I do have some peeps. We do indeed have some peeps. I'm gonna bring Kristen back into the fold, obviously. Goes like, I gotta smoke a joint. This shit's stressing my ass out. Hey, dromedary. I know you like hanging around this place, but, what if you didn't? Alright, she's back in. Welcome back amongst the living, Kristen. So we'll leave that. Yeah, she's removing the... She's like, alright, I'm back. I'm like getting back into the swing of things. Let me get caught up on our gear requirements now. And Kristen, you know what? Come to think of it, we actually have many needs. Many weapons to consider. That's cool. What'd she get now? She's got a little silky thingy. And then she's only wearing a shirt. So... Oh, she was happy a bunch of rivals died. Defeated in combat is still there, even though she's in our religion. Isn't that interesting? Even though she's not in that religion anymore, she still has the defeated in combat negative. That's unfortunate. So she might still be a problem. Oh yeah, exposed. Uncovered groin. Yeah, so the best way to deal with that, of course, is to put on pants. Reserved by Johnson. Nah, it's fine. He can deal. We got more pants coming down the pipeline. It'll be fine. It'll be A-okay. Dromedary's still chilling. That'll be good. All of her stuff has been tended to. Yeah, she's a pretty good shot. Shooting 7. So this fucking LMG has me curious. Unwieldy, inaccurate. It's prone to jamming. Ooh, shot counts are random, though. Damage is only 9. Look at it this way. Maybe the heavy revolver would be better for her. Or the musket, actually. Musket's pretty sick. The damage, yeah, it's a lot. That's a lot of damage. Although the revolver is pretty close, too. From a DPS perspective, that is the better choice. It's got the better damage, the better range. 25.9. This is a little bit better range. Maybe I give her the musket. The charge time is worse, though, of course. I think I'll give her the heavy revolver. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So, Kristen, this thing right here. It was an ass kicking for the ages. Oh, yeah, the fact that Kristen is so fucking butt mad about it. Maybe because it happened in, like, while she was in our colony. Yeah, even though she's not of that ideology anymore, she just can't let it go. Can't let it go, man. Everyone else has pants right now, and we have some queued up right now to be built. In fact, oh, that's the parka. Yeah, so that's in progress right now. Recycle apparel, that's all good. Same kind of thing here. I'll just say, well, no, we'll leave that as is. Leave that. So that's all fine and dandy. Was there anything else I want to do for? Well, actually, just for other people, for that matter. So what do they have? Double-barreled shotgun. I like the idea of people having shotguns, but Johnson, for instance, shooting a 5. Diver also shooting a 5. I like the musket, but I don't like the idea of going super hard on like lots of people having snipers. I think having a good variety of shotguns and pistols and snipers is a good idea. So I suppose that, so we have a revolver right now. Maybe we give someone else instead of the revolver. So this is Diver. Instead of the revolver, we give her either the automatic pistol or the combat handgun. I'm leaning towards the automatic pistol. It has better range. And similar damage. Yeah, to me, that's a no-brainer. So we'll give... Yeah, Diver, you are going to get... The awful pistol is a good one. Or at least an average one somewhere, unless it's still outside. They put it on a shelf somewhere? Oh, wait, someone else probably has that one. Oh, no, where's the other one? So that's the awful one. It's outside! Crap, so we can't get that one yet. And a tainted flak vest. Okay, so once this dromedary situation gets resolved, then we can get Diver the better weapon. Still schmoovin'. They're coming. Oh, Lord, they're coming. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't, like, sniffed them out yet. Maybe he really, really wants to hang out with us. Like, we're his favorite. It doesn't specifically say, like, attacking so-and-so. But I feel time draws near for it to happen. Yeah, just moving. He's even got line of... Oh, not anymore. Well, he kind of had line of sight. Maybe he's just gonna leave. Or she. Oh, there she goes. Theofac's gonna get got. Why is camel milk the most controversial? Is this like the lead up to a joke? As if so, I do not know why. Oh god, you lit him on fire? That's so brutal. Jesus. All right, well now the threat is no longer an issue. Oh, look at that. Kristen was unrestricted. She could have just fucking gone outside and gotten got. Alright, so now I was gonna say diver, but I hardly even know her. You get... Where is it? This cool thing. Get that thing. Because it's drama. It's drama, dairy. It's dramatic. Okay, I got you. Guava, I see you're wandering. Do you want to be a deer? And I was actually thinking stop the fire. It is in the home zone. I guess we'll say rescue. Johnson, you're our animal guy, right? Abso-heckin-lutely. Production? Furniture. Animal sleepy spot. Animal sleepy time spot. Right. Try to rescue this friend. It is extremely on fire right now. Is that really necessary? Okay, I'm gonna assume that just put out the fire. The driver's gonna get the better pistol. And she's also gonna eat without table, which is just begging for trouble. Guava's chipping away, rather. Eating eggplants. I would prioritize... It does need food. I would prioritize tending. Not assigned to doctoring. Oh, right. Right, that makes sense. Doctoring and animal management are two very different skills. So, Guava, if you could be a deer... Johnson wants to do it, but I'm going to have you do it instead, because you're better at this kind of stuff. However... No medicines. So that'll work. They got pretty fucked up, man. Chronic kidney disease, too. I'm gonna tame all these. I eventually want to tame this one. Once it's, you know, not dying horribly. If that's an option. Also, Guava, when you're done tending, it might take you a minute, but I will go ahead and see what their... We'll check their prices, you know, who knows? Who knows? Maybe we'll be surprised. Guava's going on a food binge because she's recreation starved. Okay, well, in that case, Kristen, you are our social homie. You are depressive, you were in prison, you have all these negatives, but it's so water under the bridge, right? Kristen, if you could be a deer, try to talk some sense into Guava. It is almost 1 a.m. I do need to wrap up pretty soon here. Kristen is having a murderous binge. Oh, okay, so that means someone else needs to tend to this friend. I guess we'll be Diver then. Diver's medical 8, 7. Yeah. Finish off. No, just tend. Just the tendies. And then our other and then yeah, Kristen is our backup social person. Now, granted, we do have a lot of food, so if there was ever a time for a food binge, I guess this is it. Oh, am I a doofus? I don't have any research targeted. Whoopsie daisy. Mortars were what we were working on previously. Failed to calm Guava down. Yeah, that's how it goes. Torch. Forgot to resume that. That's embarrassing. I got so excited earlier with the bio refining. So Kristen, I'm gonna have you go ahead and try to trade with them. See what they got. They got some cool, they got some good ass weapons is what they got. God damn, I'm seeing what they're wielding and it's intimidating. That flame sword guy's pretty cool too. So yeah, they just want to buy slaves. If there was anybody that I'd be willing to part with, other than Jendrik, and I'm committed to making this work with Jendrik. I'm forcing it. Claire and Amos. Amos and Claire. Claire and Amos. Neither of them are that good. If we're being honest with ourselves and each other, neither of them are that good. but neither of them are incapable of dumb labor, and this person can be molded into a good construction person, into a miner. They're a good plant person, yet another medical expert. They could even become a pretty cool melee guy. That'd be kind of neat. Claire, on the other hand, could become an even better melee person. Could become good with plants, could become good with crafting, could get good with medical, could even become good at cooking, but that's gonna take a minute. We'll see. I almost want to like give her like a little test kitchen where we don't actually make anything that we don't actually eat anything she makes. Just let her practice and learn. No, I think I'm gonna stick with what we got. I think we're sticking with it for now. For now, that's what we're sticking with. Otherwise, is the camel gonna make it? Maybe. 3 hours is not a lot of time. He did get stabbed by a monosword. Things are pretty scary. She's got double cataracts. How old do dromedaries tend to last? Average life expectancy and such. 45, so 37's getting up there, but we could still make it happen if we could tame one other. Make the magic happen. Yeah, Kristen. Actually, Kristen is social of 10, social of 10. I'm gonna say she has equal warden opportunities then. Not so much hunting. Hunting and quarry, yes. Johnson's a 6. Where's his 10? I'm gonna set Johnson lower for mining and quarrying. Yep, that's good. But Guava is exhausted. Well, I can't do much about that. I can maybe have Kristen talk to her again, but now the cooldown is still cooling. Gonna try the taming. Oh, he's gonna get some food to tame one of the other ones. That's good. 3 hours still. A little scary. Diver's doing her darndest, although her manipulation is awful. Because she's high as a kite. That's why it's going so slow. I didn't even think about that detail. We should have just given Guava some smoke leaf. That would have cheered her right up. Putting out in 3 hours. Really, he just has these 2 wounds. Quite large wounds. Oh no, that's ×2 though. Yeah, I see there. 4 hours. Okay, so we're on the upswing. Probably take it a bit. Well, back down to 3 hours. We'll probably take it a bit before it's back up to full. Be really cool if we can make it happen. We've yet to tame a single animal in this colony, if you can believe it. A full in-game year has passed. Or a year and a half, actually, has passed. Not a single animal tamed. It could be about to change. I don't think these are hard to tame, are they? Minimum handling skill of 1. We're probably gonna get it. Johnson's really good. Excuse me. A lot of steel in this one. You could say it's a steal. How much of a deal this is. Bring those in. We'll steal his mind out of that one. We got it. We got Dromedary 1. Very nice. Our first taming experience. No suitable pin. It will eventually run away. Right. I know this is a thing that was added. Added fairly recently. So now we have... I mean, these are good. This is good, rather. But it's just another layer of complexity. Now we need to build... I guess it's a structure. It's a low fence. Chain link fence will do... Well... Yeah. A bar? No. I guess low fence. We have more wood than we... I mean, we have steel. But we have more wood this time around than we did last time. And we're not using wood for a lot of things right now anyway. Some animals can get past. Predators will not hunt on the other side of the fence, but they may still wander inside. Some kinds of animals can get past fences. Is there a way to know what kinds of animals? Actually, for that matter. Maybe it'll say. can be. Yeah, blocked by fences, yes. Okay. So we're good. So we can just do the cheap option then. Furniture or structure? Structure. Picket fence. Low wooden fence or picket fence? They're very beautiful, and they take the same amount of wood. They might take more wood, more work to construct. I think it's worth it. And we can build it. We could eventually expand more this direction if we wanted to, but we have this thing up here, so it might not be worth our while. Or maybe just around here. Oh, that's a really good. It's a really good place for like defending. I'd rather have it be elsewhere. We could keep him inside somewhere. I think what I will do. This is a good defense spot. We don't really have a lot of other defense spots, do we? Our options are here, here, or up here, and I'm leaning towards up here. Let's do a 10 by 10, I guess. Two, 6, 7, 8, 10. Cool. I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it, and then also you have to zone it. So say new zone. Oh, not that. New zone. Oh, whoops! I'm a doofus. Just say manage. We'll say livestock. Boop. And then we say allowed area. Okay, only when it's in a pen. Gotcha. So we could sterilize them if we wanted to. Can't stand to do jack shit, but that's fine. Probably just the doctor care no medicine for now. So once that pen is built, we'll be in good shape. Dumb question. Yeah, wooden picket fence. Yeah. So, oh wait. Oh well. We can make it out of bone. We don't have a lot of bone though, unfortunately. Not a lot of bones to pick. Successfully tamed. Hey, nice. We got the second one too. Well done, Johnson. He's on a fucking roll. Do I really want all? You know what? This might be a bit much to manage. Let's not get all of them. We got the youngest one and the oldest one to join us. And we're gonna get the lady. So that's good. That's good enough. We just need some things to impregnate. That's all we need. That's all we're after is impregnation. That's all I'm about here in today's day and age. Poor conditions. Okay, so now it's no longer life-threatening. She'll be okay. Make a full recovery. She got the shit kicked out of her, that's for sure. She'll be all right. Then we'll get this pen built up. We have visitors. And one of them is Kristen's grandson. Kristen, how old are you? You are 54. Okay, that is, I guess that's getting kind of up there. They seem to have a few items to trade. I see Guava still going fucking ham. I have Krista try her charms once again on Guava. And if it does not work, then we'll have Kristen talk to our visitors and hang out with her grandson. Ivor's like, man, I'm high as a kite right now, and I'm trying real hard to cure this poor creature who's had the shit kicked out of him. We're all just eating on... We're like eating on top of her. Could not calm her down. And she collapsed due to exhaustion. I mean, I guess that's one way to do it. It says, wow, this is what happens when you literally don't sleep for like a full fucking 36 hours. That'll do it, man. That's how we learn. Now, Guava is exhausted, but now she's going to sleepy, so she'll be fine. So, Kristen does not have warm clothes. Right, so that's where the next parka will be. We don't have one on the screen right now, do we? Well, we have really bad hippopotamus leather. It's just a shirt. Working on the magic leather pants. Oh, she's working on both. Oh, she stopped at one for the magic pants. So close. So warm clothes. And then also for Alyana, she will also need a parka. Kristen's all healed up. Good job, Kristen. So yeah, eventually. So I'm gonna clean some blood and then play some horseshoes. Good shit. All right, so one more condition eating, tending. All right, I think this is pretty good. This is a good note to end on. We are just a little bit past the hour. Let's go ahead and save. We had one in-game raid. We had one stream raid, which is very nice. We had one in-game raid. We had one instance, technically 2 instances of manhunting, but only one of them actually led to animal death. So in this case right here, of course, we're going to try to nurse this creature back to health and try breeding dromedaries because they're milkable and they're good pack animals, just good to have around. Hopefully they can thrive okay in a desert environment. I guess we'll find out next time.